Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Zoomies.
Zoomies! Woo!
Husky zoomies.
Husky zoomies.
Bonk the kitten.
Okay, so, hey everybody, I'm Surreal Canine.
Shook water all over my face, Oreo. I'm glad you enjoyed the water refill, but can you not, like, share it with me?
And
I have my own drink.
And this is Trails of Creation.
Indeed. We are starting!
So, yeah, previously, the party fulfilled a prophecy that was expressed to Bastion years ago in a dream that, you guys, the audience, did not even know about until I mentioned it.
Quite an old prophecy, yes. Freeing the underground, bringing them into the fold of...
But that's what happens when you only decide to start streaming your crazy roleplays after, like, 12 years of doing it.
You had that area planned for that long, huh?
What? No.
You had that? Oh.
Actually, wait, wait, Rooted Hold? No, not 12 years ago.
Oh.
I probably started... No, I think I gave Bastion that dream, like, back in 2018 or 19 when I first got into Drive.
Oh, yeah. That was yeah.
So it would have been, like, right after his world was destroyed.
Yeah.
And he revisited it for the first time and then didn't go back for a while because we were busy with Cyclic Cascade.
Yeah, that's when after he reformed it and stuff, and then it was under the excuse of school.
Yeah.
Being away for so long in school and nobody telling him. I mean, it is kind of a lot to take in for me. Well, that and like, yeah, the Cyclic Cascade and other stuff, and he's supposed to be in school, but no, we're gonna go help save the world instead, because that's how he is. Okay, then.
In the tradition of quite a few RPGs.
What in the... What is going on? Floof, did you just burn yourself?
Cats, man. Floof! Are you a kitty?
Oreo, your daughter is being dumb. Your daughter is being... Your daughter. And look at that, you still got your itchy spots back here. I know. I know. I know. We can't cure your allergies, so all we can do is treat them. Boop. Alright. Well, I'm ready to roll out whenever, because we got to figure out what the skies are going as. The shade. Thought we doing the Shadow Dragon or what?
That was my thought, yeah.
Alright. That works. Definitely stands out, but hey. Well, I mean, it's still not a full one, right? But just everyone. Well, Shade could probably take on the full form.
He can.
Which is kind of funny, I guess kind of funny considering that we're supposed to be breaking this curse, but we distracted by other more important things. Like, did we even find any other areas like the Saber Rock or what?
No, it turns out the thing about the sanctuaries kind of got pushed aside.
It sounds like part of it's breaking anyways, just from gaining power or whatever the heck is going on, so... Maybe there's somewhere else that we'll run into along the way. But we need to save the bear lady! Hopefully she's savable. Unless she doesn't have a daughter named Lana, that'd be kind of weird. Mr. Coots! What's the matter? You pacing around? He's pacing around. I don't know what's up. What's the matter? You don't need out, so what's the matter? What in the world? Oh, hold on. Maybe he does need out.
Uh-oh.
Does he need out? Is that... What is that? You need out? What's wrong? Okay, you need out? What's wrong? It's all that water. Oh, you just shared where you're just dripping water with the man. It's just Mishka. You want to play with Mishka? What is it that you want? You want this? Okay, I don't know what you want then. Weird. He's being weird. Maybe he's just concerned about Sweetie. He could be upset about Sweetie. Alrighty. Well, it's gonna be... I don't know how far it's gonna take to get out there. Or how we're gonna get there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it depends on where you're starting from.
How are we gonna get out that way? We don't exactly have like an airship we can fly around. Although that might attract quite a bit of attention too. Well, we do have the bubble data, but that would probably really stick out.
Don't forget, right? Dragomir used to be a pirate.
Yeah, he probably... Yeah,
maybe turn him up.
Maybe Dragomir has a way in there now. If you know somebody to get us in there. Because I only have, like, the only stuff we got is, like, the Millium and, like, I got, like, the big, like, Kazuki style stuff. But that's, like, military stuff. That would stick out way too much. Mishka, calm yourself. Whoa! Just run over poor Lakota, my goodness. Okay, Lakota! You got ran over by a husky. You got the zoomies. Yes, you do! So much zoomies. Beep. Beep, 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 beep.
Oh no.
Well, I don't know specifically how we're gonna get there, but if you got any ideas, Dragomir?
Well, the seashell's probably a ways away, probably occupied. So we probably want to visit the local maritime guild and see if we can.
Does my territory have anything on the ocean? We might have to head to back to where we did the kaiju stuff.
Oh well, I suppose that's one option too. If you want me to turn into a giant, perform for like an hour, walk you across the water or something.
I don't know. Well,
Sonya sneaks up behind Dragomir and bonks him with a toy mallet. That only lasts for like a minute.
well, if you got any connections, you just give them a holler. I'll try to figure something out on my end too. And then I need to check the dinging.
Can't we just go across the water anyway? We have, at least I have
I heard you make a noise here. It looks like you did.
Special water form.
Considering I see blood over here. Well, did you burn your tail again? I see a little bit of blood here. Burn your tail.
Yeah, that's an option.
Burn your tail, you do this. Swear. You hurt your tail so much.
How wide is the channel, I wonder?
What?
How...
You are very quiet. Like, I have you turned all the way up, and still can't really hear you with the music. Let's see here. Whoops.
The downsides of a headset.
Oh, that would help.
Sweet.
What would help?
Alright.
Actually Actually letting...
Be careful, Mishka, that beam is hot.
fire.
Alright.
Yeah, so learned this really cool water form from Sonia here.
Water form, huh?
Yeah.
What is it? Like, I know I got one, but it's not really for transporting people.
Oh, well, I guess I wasn't thinking about transporting people.
Oh. Well, water form's neat. It'd be a long swim. If only there were, like, submersible bubble things.
What about, like, a potion of water breathing or something? We have...
Well, I think we can do that with our forms.
You two can just do that.
I mean, I have a bunch of data. If we could make like a submersible bubble thing, we could sneak in that way, probably. If the water comes up close to that area. Is there like a river we could go up or something?
The Death Marsh? Yeah, I never bothered giving the big river a name.
The big river.
But yeah, like, I imagine there's a river that is... Well, I imagine the biggest river goes from Lake Lanook across the desert and the plains and... Well, no, across the desert and through the marsh, and it empties out into the ocean.
No. Did that exist before we created the Nook, or what the heck? I guess this whole thing is weird.
It had to be a marsh somehow.
So it's just the world logicking itself together here or something?
Something like that, yeah.
So we can go from the lake and down the river? I guess that's one way to do it. We'd have to go through the desert. That's going to be pretty hot. Well, I mean, crocodiles live in the desert too all the time, so... Well, in the rivers in the desert.
A river in the dry land.
Otherwise, you need somebody to be a sand seal and just, like, surf. Although I don't know which is faster. But yeah, if we can make like a submersible passenger-carrying bubble form, we could zip through down that way and stay hidden. Maybe, hopefully.
Rufio logs into the library terminal. Give me some of that stuff, and I'll try and figure something out.
Some of the bubble stuff?
Yeah.
All right. Somebody's going to end up the airship transportation here, it seems.
Might as
it
well
keeps
be
ending
a
up. Yeah, that's fine.
Naturally a living toy.
It usually seems to be me back home, so that's fine with me here. All right. Well, I can send that stuff over. It's military stuff, and I mean, all this other data I got, maybe Sonia can make some stuff out of. I can give Sonia a dump of the data I've collected so far. Maybe she can come up with some neat upgrades for us or something. I don't know. We're supposed to be curing this curse, but we've only done like the one thing. But there's so much other important stuff going on.
These curse things take time.
Well, the world is more important than curing this thing. It's just, I mean, it's still weird because it makes me really hungry and all this other stuff, but Hi, Lucky. Is that Bob I'm hearing? Unless Lucky the displacer is here. Lucky!
Did anybody remember to feed Bob?
Of course. I always feed Bob. He's probably just, I mean, it's cat spider stuff. I mean, cats... I can't... Well, how's cats, I guess, maybe. I don't remember begging for food like that. Maybe I did. I don't know.
Maybe when you were like 5.
Maybe. That was both not too long ago and a long time ago. Okay, so let's get the stuff over and let Sonya work something neat out. I tried to set a request to the Goosesmith to see if he'd come help out at the kingdom in there if he wanted to or not, so I could get my goo self. Yeah. So I could get my goo self over here in case problems came up, but if not, I'll just have to teleport back. I mean, I think me and Shade can separate now, unless we're still stuck together.
Yeah, we can separate. We've done it a couple times already.
Yeah, can we be far apart? Because I know the curse was keeping us together, but I guess we both... Wait, do we both have the curse now, or is it just me?
I
think Sonya's the one who'll be able to answer... Sonya's the one to be able to answer that better. We seem to have each other's stuff, kinda, maybe.
Yeah, Bastion. The stuff I did applies to both of you.
Oh, jeez. So yeah, well, as long as we could be apart, I guess. Although, the question is this counting like me splitting off another me with you there, or is it like you are separate?
I'm not you, Bastion.
I know that! But I mean, like... Well, I mean, considering what happened before, I guess. With the tail. I was just wondering if that's how it was working out here. I don't know. Whatever. Let's just figure this all out. Here's the data that we got to come up with some neat upgrades and things. Oh, and since like Sonya, you were using like the Griffin stuff to try to make it fly better, but I have like giant like eagle. Maybe that would work better for that. So I can give you some stuff from that. But let's get Rufio the stuff and see if we can work out how to make like a submersible Rufio, I guess.
That's the spirit. Submersible Rufio.
You should contact your friends too, see if some of them want to come up here to the kingdom, maybe. They probably have connections that would be great for the kingdom, maybe? I don't know what, man, politics is weird.
Politics is way too much trouble for Catfish who just wants to do mad science.
And I just want to adventure, but I guess at least I can... But, hey, back home, Fire Emblem Kings adventure and do hero stuff, so that's just what I'll have to be. And my cousin Draco adventures and does hero stuff, and he's a king, so... Hey, right tonight.
I sure hope you picked a good regent.
Oh, that's right. We will have Raichu Knights because they are here. But well, yeah, my dad and others probably know some really good people for that. And I know the stereotype with that, so I got to be extra careful with that. But that's why, like, it's good to have like the magic for detect evil and things like that in case somebody's trying to be. I mean, this place has changed hands more than once here, so we gotta especially be careful. Although in this situation, what does that make us? We're not like we're not. Are we Calvard or what's going on?
Are we coward? What?
It's a game that my dad was playing. There was like Calvard and Erebonia and like other places like that. Crossfell was the place where like we started out at, I guess. This is so weird. My references for this type of stuff is mostly from video games and stuff, like school books. I guess you wouldn't know about that because this world didn't really have that a lot of that stuff like that. Maybe. Either way,
I know about calzone, but not Calvera.
it's like two big nations and with like a small little independent state in the middle that they keep trying to take over.
But the Gilead Osborne analog is in the country that is defending.
I know, but I mean, but the aggressive like expansion dude is Spallone.
Yeah.
I mean, we're expanding a lot, but we're not being aggressive. Unless we have to. Are we Millie Mirage?
First of all, Bastion, you're not pronouncing that correctly, and second of all, not really.
Okay. At least we're not Millie Mirage.
If anything, you're Altea.
Oh! That's the church place?
No, that's that's the kingdom from the first Fire Emblem.
Oh, I was thinking of the wrong game. Okay. I haven't played the first one. I'll take your word for it, though.
It's not very good.
Well, that just makes it sound bad, then, that we're like that.
Hey, just because you're the protagonist in a terrible video game doesn't mean you are a terrible person. Or a terrible king, for that matter. It just means the game was kind of boring.
Alright, well, if Dragomir, if you want to contact your friends and maybe... I'll get Rufio his data.
Maybe
I know.
I can talk to Million and see if she'd like to help out.
Yeah, sure, maybe. Kind of weird to have the, kind of on our side, maybe Gilead Osborne type, but that's maybe good? I don't know.
Million thinks going on a Death Marsh adventure with you would be pretty fun.
Of course she would.
Might give her some chance to do some espionage in Spaldonian territory anyway. Which is part of her job, so yeah, she's up for it.
Mishko, what are you doing? You were just making feet noises. Oh, is that why Lakota's upset? Alright, well, let that Dragomir deal with that stuff because I gotta check Mishka. I think she has a sand spur on her paw.
Oh no!
That's probably... She's chewing on her paw a lot.
Mishka.
Hi, Lucky. And Lakota's been upset.
Mr.
Really?
Coots. Mr.
Really?
Coots.
Lucky.
Hi, Lucky. What you doing?
I need to check out my dinner anyway. Alright, let me check Mishk. And you do the stuff with Dragomir. You got something in your paw? Let me see. I got you. What's your paw? See it? There's something stuck in you.
Mishka, you're such a puppy.
I don't see anything.
Okay, so, yeah, so Million
There's a
is...
sticker there. Ah! Let me wash my hands so I can get my food. But there was a sticker there.
Million is on board, and she says, why don't you just tie your dad to take you to somewhere in the Death Marsh?
Well, I thought he was kind of busy at the moment. Maybe I can check again.
Well, how much of in a rush are you to get there?
Yeah, it's kind of an emergency situation. Someone's life or death moment. No.
I mean, your dad also isn't the only pirate or merchant around. Could get on a boat to Das Bank and then get on a boat to wherever it is you're going.
Got it?
Does it even connect?
Hey, Lucky. Let me check my dinner.
Does what connect? Das Bank?
No, I mean, we could get to Das Bank from... Okay. Geography time. Right,
Geography time. Das Bank is a harbor town in Sassafras.
Yes, that part I got.
You keep hurting yourself.
We're in the New Kingdom, right?
I can't hear you as a fox.
I just talked to you as not hurt. I'm guessing, are you hurting because you're happy or because you're in pain?
Okay, what was that?
We're on the interior, right? That's why.
You are very deep underground.
Well, that's not quite the interior I meant, but sure. No, I was saying that the marsh is the marsh water even connected to?
Yes, it is. The coast, yes, the southwestern coastline of this continent runs through it runs through Sassafras and then through the Great Plains of Spallone and curves up to the northwest where it reaches the Death Marsh.
Yeah, all right. That's definitely plausible then. I wonder if we go to Das Bank. I don't know. I mean, I guess we could probably find someone at Das Bank. As long as we don't let anyone know that we're from another kingdom.
Why would that matter? They get international merchants all the time.
For the business people, it wouldn't matter. I mean, for the
I will eat after the stream.
Politics, all that.
Because that Saturn's jambalaya actually tastes better after.
Hello.
All right, I'm back. The sand spurs out of Ishka's paw. The dinner is being removed from the heat, and I am here until
Well,
Well, what?
Yeah. Rufio.
Hold on, I can't hear anything.
Uh-oh.
Mishka just unplugged the microphone. Or not the microphone, the headset. What's this? Now I can't hear anything at all. What the heck?
No.
Okay, there it goes.
Mishka.
Mishka.
Her husky handle grabbed her husky handle grabbed the cord and unplugged it.
I see a happy coots.
Yeah. Okay, so what was that you were saying? Now that
Alright, well, Rufio chimes in while Dragomir is discussing with Milliam. He says, you do know we're going to be incognito anyway, right?
Yeah. My point was just let's go in there and make sure no one knows that we're us.
Well, I'm gonna be having to hide as shade, I guess, or just unless we can say Ness is a Shadow Dragon too. I don't know. Is that too suspicious?
What was the... Wait, what form were you in when you were talking to Ursula as Ness?
He was he used the boss monster thing except black with the shadow stuff. So it was like a Ralsei type.
That kind of.
I mean, he probably had his dragon wings and stuff then. So
yeah, that checks out.
All right, I guess that fits for there. And Dragomir has his Uber Sylveon Butler thing if he needs to.
Yeah, that is definitely the way.
What are we going to do about Rufio and Milliam?
Rufio was going to be an Onyx Carbuncle.
Oh, that's right. Well, what about Milliam then?
You know, that's a good question. I bet you the port authorities do know a little bit about me.
We could disguise your bubble thing or make you non-bubble for a little bit, maybe. With data on something. Hello. I mean, what would fit well going down a river? Otters fit. Sort of like crocodiles and things like that. I mean, normal laprases do, but that might be too obvious. I don't have the data for it, but a bunny might fit. A Ruchu? That's close to a bunny. Or a Ru. A Bomaru. A Raichu. What else do I got? I mean, I don't. If you want some other data, I'll have to be able to find. We'll have to be able to find it. We got plenty of people we can ask to get a hold of other data. If you got any ideas.
I don't know. I guess the Raichu sounds all right. Yeah.
All right.
It's gonna be weird not being inflatable anymore.
I mean, we could probably still do the inflatable thing with it.
Oh. Huh.
Unless you think it'll stick out too much. There's a kitty sore. I got that too. It's like a big kitty mixed with a dinosaur thing.
That sounds pretty fun too.
So yeah, okay. Well, whichever you want. Otherwise, I would have to find some other things. Like I got the Charizard, the Gudrazard, the Eagle, the Griffin. There's Displacer Tiger stuff. That might be too obvious though.
You're the ruler of an entire nation. If you need data, you could probably find some.
Oh, that's what I mean. If you think of anything, I can ask around. Cat bus.
I mean, the cat bus would probably use for the desert.
Huh. Actually, cat bus could work. Yeah. Let's do that.
I have Saber Cat. Yeah, cat bus. Okay, cat bus can definitely. Yeah, that's not too far off. And you could keep the inflatable stuff. We could probably just give you some fluff, and you still have the same inside. So
okay.
Yeah, why not? Sure.
All right. Where and when do you guys want to meet?
I can do pretty much whenever. Although I should probably check in with everything to make sure everyone's going to be okay. And have ways people can contact me so I can teleport back.
Okay. Let me think. If I bring this up as a formal mission with Gramps, he can probably get it approved by Wednesday.
Alrighty. I mean, our countries are working together and stuff, or whatever is going on with that. So hey, I don't mind Gramps being on our side. There's nothing that has to say just because there's another equivalent somewhere else that they have to be the exact same, you know?
Okay.
If your Gramps has a secret son hidden away somewhere going to a school, then I'd have to question things.
I don't know if he has that, no.
Yeah, so it's fine.
Alright, so,
leave his collection of data right now with her, so she can make some upgrades or new ideas, and then of course get Rufio hooked up and stuff for Milliam ready. But most importantly, is Bastion's gonna get political sides of things straighten out. He's also going to tell people to, if there's open areas of like the Great Unknown in certain places, we need to go in there and claim them before they take form anyways, so stuff doesn't just pop up and other people try to get in there, because it's important that we don't let people just go in and make stuff just for the sake of being dumb. Although there's only one person like that left. Well, actually, no, he can discuss the stuff with Stanley, and Stanley can handle some of that, yeah. Because Stanley's under Bastion now. Just expand the kingdom. Here's the brainstorm some ideas, or just let's get that going, and then we need to make sure everything's taken care of so he can go, because even though Bastion is annoyed by the politics and still a kid and wants to go and adventure, it's the same. I'm trying to think of it as the same logic as he handles math, because Bastion hates math, even though he's probably still pretty good at it, because his philosophy with homework and math is, the sooner I get this done with and taken care of good, that means I can adventure and do fun stuff more. So he's just like, let's just get this out of the way and make sure it's done right, so I can do whatever the heck I want. So that's how the philosophy he's looking at right now with the politics stuff, I guess.
In the case of math, he doesn't have to worry about it. He can just let his double over at the academy do it.
His double over at the academy hates math too. I mean, they're all Bastion. They all branched off the same Bastion, except for Boshi Bastion and like the Tanuki Bastion. Those are two different things.
I hear woof.
Sounds like there's an Arcanine who wants to join us. That's data I don't have. That'd be neat to get.
I don't know what that dog is barking at.
Sounds like a big dog.
He's pretty big.
Doesn't sound like a German Shepherd. It sounds like something else.
Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of breed that is. And he's gone anyway.
He's like an Arcanine who was barking out there wants to join us. I need to get a hold of some Arcanine data because they are awesome. I need to recruit some Arcanine. And hey, maybe if some of the Kobolds who would be Kobolds or new minions, we could make some Arcanine stuff. And I got something stuck in my throat that makes me talk like a Muppet, and I don't like it when that happens. Okay, well, you do that. I'm gonna go do that. I'll let Dragabeer handle all the his friends, pirate, unscrupulous, other plan stuff. But that's not unscrupulous because we're doing a good deed. So scrupulous, unscrupulous ideas. Is that right?
Yeah, I guess that's about right.
Okay.
Isn't that pretty much the definition of chaotic good?
I guess. I don't know what alignment I'm at, but okay. Well, let me go handle this stuff. You guys do that. Make something pretty neat with that data. If you want, Sonia, if you ever want any specific data, just let me know so I can collect it if I see it somewhere.
Okay.
Or if you notice anything neat when I'm around, then yeah, even if it's data that I don't normally use, then if you want for ideas, go ahead. Just let me know.
All right. Well, over the next 2 days, Rufio completes his submarine mod. Let's see, what kind of thing. I don't know what kind of form it uses as a base. Any ideas, guys?
For a submarine.
I mean, Bastion would probably say Orca/Aqua.
Yeah,
but...
okay.
Or Dolphin. Both those work.
Alright.
Otherwise, it'd have to be like a gator or something. But like Orca, Shark, I mean, Bastion. Oh yeah, Bastion does have. Wait, does he have the Orca stuff in there? I know Aklet, but I don't know if his Aklet was more shark-like, or if it was.
It's more Orca-like.
All right. So yeah, okay, there we go. Because I know he has shark stuff in him too, just the predator thing. But yeah, well, Orca works better for like surfacing, I guess, and bigger for carrying people. Sharks are still pretty neat, but they have to keep moving to breathe. But he doesn't have to breathe because he's a submarine. So I don't know. What?
No, you sounded like you figured something else out.
That was Lucky making that noise.
Oh.
I didn't say. If you heard like an that was Lucky.
No.
He just walked by the microphone. Lucky made like a weird noise when he walked by. If you heard like a or something like that, it was just Lucky.
Okay, well. Anyway, you get in contact with one of your kobolds who is snuck into the Death Marsh, and he says he can arrange to meet with you in a fishing village called Turtle Rock along the river.
Alrighty, sounds like a plan. I'm guessing there are turtles there. Unless there are no turtles in Turtle Rock.
There are turtles.
Okay. There are no turtles at Turtle Rock.
Couple of otters and gators too, probably, but mostly turtles.
Yeah, that's neat. The swamp will give me some ideas for making our own swamp, except without the undead and stuff.
Alright, so, yeah, by Wednesday, you guys are ready to depart from Lake Nanook. This guy... Well, Rufio jumps in the water and takes on his submarine form.
Alright. Alright, we're heading out. If anything comes up, just let me know somehow. I can get back here in a second.
The plushy stuff in an aquatic form comes out kind of wetsuit-like, but it looks like the interior is waterproofed.
Yeah, that's good. Probably nice and cushy.
Alright, well, Milliam squeezes her bubble ship butt into the blowhole entrance and checks out the inside.
That is quite the entrance.
Hey, it's thematically appropriate.
I guess. Okay, well, let's go in and check it out.
Alright, well, it's got the usual array of facilities. It's got beds, a kitchen, small rec room, a small just equipment workshop.
Equipment workshop. I could smith some things, I guess. Or work on some stuff. Don't sit your butthole on my head, Oreo.
The whole interior also feels like it has magical healing properties, courtesy of the divine magic flowing through Rufio.
Ooh, this feels really nice.
There's also an emergency exit.
Oh,
of course.
So, you get Milliam changed into her cat bus form. You guys can do whatever you want, and down the river you go.
Alrighty.
Now it is finally time to change the music.
We have a big submarine to fit a whole vehicle in it.
I'm trying to figure out why the bluegill in the fish tank is spazzing back there. The bluegill has the zoomies too. Hello.
Let's see. It's this one.
No sneeze. No need sneeze. Ah! Excuse me. Cat. Can I help you? Help you?
Actually, no, this one doesn't quite fit.
You don't care, do you? Oreo does not care.
Here we go.
Allergy kitten, pet your
Alright, now
bald
it's time
spot.
for me to get some water and figure out exactly how to introduce this place.
Right. Pet your bald spot. Pet the bald spot. Bald allergy kitten, but do 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 do. I'm hoping that was the chair, like recovering from standing up. What the heck? That wasn't Oreo. I would have yeeted her onto the couch if that was Oreo making that noise. Don't mind me if I'm being a little extra weird tonight. I'm trying to follow advice from like actual big streamers that have given me advice on how to do better, which is kind of hard. It's just embracing the silliness and talking constantly, which is actually harder than it seems. Thanks to Raichu Knight popping in. I do have to say, you do need a Raichu Knights. Ow! Get your claw on my leg. Don't be like a thigh piercing. That's weird. Look at that belly! Look at that belly! Look at the belly! Look how chubby it is!
Okay, I'm back.
Only fine if I have the belly towards me, but away from me, she's like, no! Look at how big that belly is! Look at how big it is! It's a chonky belly.
Kitty. Aren't you kitty?
Because Oreo's the big... Ah! Smack me with your tail. Oreo's the biggest pig in the house. Although I almost had a pig, like a literal pig, because somebody kept trying to give me their freaking pot-belly pig. Which, they make good pets, but it's still, like, how would I handle that?
I bet you they make good pork, too.
Actually, pot-belly pigs do not. I mean, the one thing I will have once I get extra money to buy a coop is chickens. Even though I can only have, like, 3 chickens, unless they increased it here in town, then I will have fresh eggs every day, and then I'll be using a lot of eggs. Can you imagine a carbonara made with, fresh eggs?
That sounds pretty nice.
It will be nice. And look, ow! The problem is, chickens usually lay eggs for like 2 to 3 years. And then after that, they're just basically pets. Which in most places isn't a problem, but when you have a limit on them, you have to deal with that, because chickens can live like 12 years. Well, probably farm chickens only live like 5 or 6. But Lakota loves chickens. He loves them like he loves the kitties. Yes, so I will have some chickens. Even though the local laws say only 3, I see people having a ton of them, always. Just wandering neighborhoods. Alrighty.
Okay, so... Turtle Rock.
Indeed. Heading through the desert.
Yep. Seems like the river marks some kind of border between the plains and the desert. You pass under a bridge at one point. It's a pretty big bridge.
Look out for the bottle. Empty bottles. Although those are cheap in this universe.
The bridge guy % run is now complete.
Oh man. Maybe we should try to catch some fish along the way, like especially through the desert. Places where the otters and the turtles don't see the same types of fish. That way we can bring a present when we show up.
Alright, I'll eat any I run into.
And anything that looks tasty or like usable in alchemy too, with like the plants and stuff. I'm sure Dragomir will appreciate that, maybe. Hopefully. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anything edible, I'll eat so I can grow. But then again, anything alchemy-wise, I'll eat so I can grow. So Dragomir can brew the bestest potions of blasting Blastoises that's ever.
Blastoisery.
Let's see here.
You are super lovey today, Oreo. What is going on? So much kitty kitty.
Well, for one thing, any fish that Rufio eats, you're able to harvest some sepith from, which is nice. That can be-
Whoa! These look tasty. Actually, I could probably, maybe I could make something in the the place.
Yeah, sepith can be used for potions, for orbital technology, or just eaten by you and Dragomir for his quick recharge.
We should cook up some like sepith cakes or something. Quick recharging, but if I could figure out anything to smith or make good with the sepith, I would. If I knew how to like make the quartz that you could cast from, sure, I'd make some of that, but I don't know how to do that right now.
Rufio says just leave that to him. Not that he wouldn't be able to make anything that you and he couldn't already cast.
Well, Dragomir can use it.
Yeah.
I mean, Dragomir doesn't have all the access to a lot of magic, so
What do you mean he doesn't have access to a lot of magic? His tail shouts, thrashing about.
You have access to it. I'm talking about him. And you have different magic than we have. Like, what if we like make a thing that will allow you to smite? I am trying to like drink my ginger ale, or it keeps pooping it.
Yeah.
Or something that increases dodge chance or something. I don't know.
Alright, one of the fish, Dragomir, you recognize as an ingredient for a special medicine that makes you immune to getting drunk for a certain amount of time.
Oh, good. It's the morning. It's the morning test fish. It's always good for passing the exams, I hear.
The smallmouth Anton.
Yep.
I can't.
You also catch a.
Oop.
You also catch a couple of Pokemon fish, of course.
Oh, eating these might not be the best. Hmm. Hmm.
Data.
Data. I guess I could get data from them, but I don't know if how useful that is. I mean, I guess if we need to escape somewhere, sure. I mean, Gyarados are neat. The other fish, I don't know.
You need to blend in with a mad scientist, perhaps.
Really lucky. Well, I mean, I guess we could get data from him and then let him go, or I could try to like put him through my pouch and then let him go, and then we have like a Pokemon fish spies. I don't know what they would feel to see, but
don't underestimate the power of spying on things from the water.
all right, I guess we could do some of that. Mr. Orin always was friends with a big like Gyarados, I remember. So hey, sure. Maybe we could bring some back home and put in like. Well, I'm sure there's some back home, anyways. I don't know.
Yeah. The last thing you catch is a wild gator that got the bright idea to chomp one of Rufio's flippers. So he just eats the thing.
Well, what are we gonna do with this?
I don't know. Stick it in the emergency exit.
I
I just didn't want it biting me.
Well, I'm gonna get some data from it. Gator data.
Gator.
In case we need to use this or something.
Yeah, the gator has no clue what is going on right now.
I could try to do the thing with it. Although what we do with a intelligent gator. Maybe we could make it like a Feraligatr with like Pokemon stuff, and then we'd have a Feraligatr friend. I don't know.
Feraligatr.
Maybe. Hey, Rufio.
What's up?
There's an idea. What if I combine my like thing, do the thing, and you use your bubble stuff, and you can have like a gator friend drone minion of your own?
What, like a familiar?
I don't know about familiar, but like no, it's just like you could send him out and he would like help inside. Because he tried to eat you, so he would be able to help inside. Or you could send him out to do stuff. I don't know. Otherwise, we just launch him out. And I mean, gator tastes good, unless you guys want to bring the gator back to the turtle and otter place. I mean, gator tail tempura, like blackened gator sandwiches, and Bastion is obviously distracted by the curse monster right now.
It kind of sounds like you want to eat him.
I don't know if that's me talking or the curse monster. I mean, I'd have to eat him anyways to do the thing. Why are we hearing a doggo in the sub anyways?
I think somebody outside was walking their dog and saw us passing by.
Well, I don't really have Feraligatr any other day like that, but I mean, I guess I could eat them and then make them something. Depends on what you guys want. Dragomir, what do you think we should do with them? What do you think?
Oh, I mean, having a gator helper would be fine, I guess.
Well, if it's going to be a helper with Rufio, do you want inflatable, you want a plushie, or just normal?
I don't know. I'm kind of biased toward plushies, but what's gonna happen to him when I go back to my normal form?
I don't know. I wonder what does happen with that.
Well, time to find out, I guess.
Maybe you could just call him out whenever. I mean, there's like isn't there spells that could like summon like animals and stuff? Maybe you could just summon them.
Maybe.
Or we could just make him a friendly friend, like Pip style, I guess, afterwards, and he could be another like submersible thing. Or just become a good like. What about an inflatable plush? Those exist.
Inflatable plush.
Isn't that kind of what I am a little bit?
Yeah, they're like plushy on the outside, but they have a little bit of stuffing, but you inflate them, so it's like they don't get like soaking wet, but they're filled with air instead, which are things that actually exist. The water, they're like fur is kind of like rubbery or vinylish, but it's still fur. If they have fur, I guess he wouldn't have fur, but I don't know. It's up to you what you guys want to do with this guy, because he's making me hungry. But then again, everything makes me hungry. This curse is dumb.
Rufio just boots up his random number generator and rolls.
Maybe you could summon him out as like a tiny, like gator, like friend, like a little plushy, like flying gator thing. I don't know.
Because
otherwise,
would be pretty cute.
Yeah, it's like a drone. Yeah, I guess it would be kind of like a familiar almost.
Gator torpedo.
Yeah, gator torpedo that just respawns inside. Silly.
I guess we're naming him Torpedo.
That works. Okay then. Is that what we're going for?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Sorry, Mr. or Mrs. Gator, whatever. Nom.
The gator tries to bite you back, but yeah, no contest, really.
Well, I got dinner. I wish I could save part of this. Wait, I have a really weird idea. So, while we're doing a thing, I have all this gator stuff. Instead of just me eating it all, what if I grow some, like, gator fruit that has, like, the gator meat in it? And then we could cook the gator meat from the gator fruit.
That is weird, and I really want to find out what it tastes like.
Gator fruit.
Okay, let's try it. Wow. Millium is having an impact being just nearby. Oh, no. Okay, let's try it. It's random little kid imagination stuff. Go, it'd be weird, I guess.
Milliam grabs one as soon as you grow it. Is this safe to eat raw?
Should probably cook it.
Okay.
I mean, it might be safe. It should be safe to eat. Yeah, because how is it going to have anything bad in it because it grew from a fruit? But it's going to taste better when it's cooked. Like you probably gotta peel it, and then you can make the meat. Like gator tail tempura is really, really tasty. Okay, well let's make the get the thing together with Rufio.
Can
here.
you grow gator eggs?
Huh? Maybe. If maybe it needs to be a girl. I don't know. I'll try. As long as it doesn't hatch into gators, because I don't want to be a dad right now.
Oh, okay. You don't have to then.
What was that, Dragomir?
Considering last I was able to make eggs that one time with the whatever spell that was. Yes, it's possible.
I got Yoshi magic. I can make eggs anytime.
Well, if I make gator egg fruit, I could give it to Dragomir so he could shoot gator. Well, wait. If we're gonna make him like be able to be a torpedo, what if we make the torpedo eggs and then Dragomir eats the torpedo eggs so he could fire torpedo eggs? Well, what is that noise?
That is me being very gassy tonight for some reason.
Okay then.
With a large supply of eggs, we can go do an egging of any houses that need to be egged.
You could like, well, if I can get the gator egg thing, maybe you could use it for alchemy to like use the eggs for like firing off with potions in them, or make people in the gators, or maybe you could make gator torpedo eggs. I don't know. I'll try as long as there's not like actual stuff in them to like be things, because.
Interesting idea. If I put a something unstable inside of the egg, maybe I can shoot out the egg and let it detonate from a distance.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try. I'll try to make these without like gators in them. I don't know if I can though, because I don't know if it was a boy or girl. But I'll try to see how this works.
It's a boy gator.
Okay. So no eggs then.
Yeah.
No, it's not gonna work. It was a boy.
Oh, okay.
That simplifies things, I guess.
Alright, well, you pop it out as a familiar for Rufio. It still looks pretty lost and confused.
Bastion's gonna sneak in because he's thinking about cute, like outside of the drone thing right now. Like it's got to be cute, so maybe mix in some like new stuff so it can be like tiny, like adorable gator thing during that. Whoa, what happened? I don't hear anything all of a sudden.
You can't hear anything.
I hear you, but Surreal Canine all of a sudden I can't hear. I can't hear him at all of a sudden. Are you there?
When the DM uses stealth.
Oh,
Okay,
there we
go. Yeah, my microphone got unplugged there, or something.
Oh no. Mishka sends her stealth husky handle to unplug your microphone.
Or something, and I can't just plug it right back in because it's going through voice mod, and of course voice mod throws a fit when that happens.
Yeah, Bastion's thinking about making like the coolest like familiar ever, so probably trying to get the Mew for the floaty cuteness with the dragon, and then like the Charizard and Gudrun. Just make, and of course it has to have stripes because cat. So
it's a little fairy dragon thing with big gator jaws, and
sure.
That's
Which also
cute.
raises the question of how Bastion's making a fairy. Oh no, he's gonna get plagued by King of the Fairies more back home.
Fairy godparents! Alright, well, yeah, it takes a while for Torpedo to stop being totally lost and confused and actually sync up with Rufio. And then he just takes a nap for a while.
I wonder if it's just a normal gator. Well, I ate the normal gator part, so
This gator is anything but normal now.
Well, I mean beforehand.
As far as you can tell, it was.
Okay. Well, now I got gator data. Hey, Dragomir, you want some gator data?
Not really.
You can compete with Victor.
Well, I mean, I guess that's true.
If you want it, I can pass some over.
Yeah, why not? Maybe I can do a race with him sometime or something.
Let's pass it over to Dragomir. Share the gator
Gator
love, I guess.
get.
If we find any planty stuff that is edible or things along the way too, Bastion will eat it to grow it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the stuff Sonia was working on. If there is sunlight around, you guys can fire solar beams now.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, it's just a straight up, just bog standard breath weapon. Or in Dragomir's case, he can fire them from his shell cannons.
Dual sunbeams. Fuck.
Double Master Spark.
And of course, Bastion making some, the most unexpected spies ever out of some of the Pokemon. Magikarp are not expected to be spies ever.
All right.
Let's get going! If there's no seaweed or anything under the water in this area to grow...
There's probably seaweed around.
Edible or... Well, you'll just let Dragomir let Rufio know if there's anything alchemy-wise under here.
Yeah. I don't know. There's stuff you could use to make an elixir of sneakiness.
Alright.
It's not quite as good as invisibility, but, a bit more reliable against things that can see invisible stuff. Like you!
Alright, well, let's eat that to be able to grow it, and then give it to Dragomir. Woohoo!
Yeah.
I wonder, this curse stuff, even though I'm able to grow all this stuff, can I give Dragomir the data so he could grow his own stuff too?
He has pretty similar stuff to you, so he could be able to on his own, yeah.
Alright, well, let's make sure to share the alchemy ingredient growing stuff with Dragomir then.
Alright. That means I can make people sneaky now.
Yep.
I was just thinking it's easier for me to grow some of it sometimes for you, so you're not wasting as much mana or whatever it's called to grow it and then shoot it.
Yeah.
But either way,
let's see here.
More ammo is good.
Yep. Dragomir, one of the fish that Rufio catches, it can be cooked into an elixir that puts you in a rage-like state, like a berserker, like a barbarian-style rage.
Oh, jeez.
Wow, that's some potent ingredient that is. Now you no longer have to be angry. You can be angry.
Okay. And, not long after all of that, you arrive in Turtle Rock, which means changing the music.
Turtle. Am I too turtly for the Turtle Club? Turtle. Ow, that hurts my neck trying to do that.
Okay, let's see here.
I don't have a turtle outside of, like, a Bowser amiibo.
I also have a Bowser amiibo. He is up there. I also have a Bowser plushie who is over there.
No, I don't have that. Well, technically, I guess... I was going to say I have a dumpy Pikachu plush, but... It's like over there. Look at how dumpy that Pikachu is. That's an old plushie. Super dumpy.
Yeah. Alright, I got distracted.
I have a ton of Pikachu plushes, but I never bought any of them. I just got them for free. Outside of one of them, which I got when I was a young teenager, because I have a whole bunch of original Pokemon toys that have never been opened, which I wish I could sell.
Shoot, what was the name of that?
Name of the what?
The name of that one town in East 4. Trying to find it.
I don't know. Well, I'm going to go refill my water while you're doing it.
Okay.
You're not stuck bluffing anymore, huh? I'm guessing. You got whatever.
Huh. I'm not seeing anything that's obviously that.
No. Sweet. Poop the kittens. Poop the kittens. Oh, I can't poop the poop. She dodged. She dodged the poopins. Why have you dodged the boops? The boops are for you. You have dodged the boops.
Boops are for you.
That doesn't seem right. Yeah, wow, it is not.
Look through these. Somebody got me this pack of stuff before. I've never done it.
Okay, yeah, whatever that town was, I'm not finding a track named after it, so, whatever.
Yes. Sweet pumpkin pie? That's not Mediterranean. Pumpkin pie is American. Pumpkins did not exist in there. Pumpkins and tomatoes came from the Americas. Squash! A lot of squash in general came from the Americas. So did potatoes!
Tits.
Lucky's a potato. Lucky, are you a potato? Lucky's a potato. Look at him, he's a potato. Mr. Potato Head. Why did you bring me this? Katie brought me this. Thank you for your hair covered in something for some reason. Is it because I threw your mouse? Is it because I accidentally threw your mouse off the table? Is that why you brought me that? It is a Nisha's bag here. Here's your mouse. Here, you want it back? You want it back?
Kitties.
Here. Okay.
Hi, Lucky.
My water is refilled. I'm ready to go. Let us go.
Okay.
Oh, Ginger Ale.
Let me pull up my notes here. Alright, so, yeah, looks like a rural sort of fishing town with, some vaguely modern construction.
Ooh, modern construction. Ooh, fishing! You know, we just had lots of fish.
Yep, see a couple of boats parked at the docks. There's a Koopa Troopa sitting here. Your kobold Arno told you to look for a Koopa Troopa, so.
Alrighty. Maybe that's the dude. Did he give a name or?
Well, he says he will be in disguise as a Koopa Troopa.
Oh. All right. Well, let's head over to the Koopa.
Yeah. As you climb out of the Rufio sub, you can see that a couple of the other residents of the village are skeletons of stuff. A couple of dry bones. Couple of skeleton gators.
That's unusual, to say the least.
Oh, that's Belladonna's fault.
Who?
The Black Dragon.
Oh, I thought the Black Dragon was dead.
Yeah, she is.
Oh. It's just
a voice comes from the middle of Arno's shell. Yeah, we're trying to bring her back. You're trying to. Arno just sighs.
Who is in the shell? What?
Oh, that's Dee Dee.
Dee Dee?
Long story, but Okay. So, yeah, Belladonna's got a. I mean, we got a. There are a couple of tribes still loyal to Belladonna even after she died.
Even after she made them undead, or the heck?
No, just
Oh, so
I don't know. They had it pretty good with her in charge.
Really? Huh. So why are there like undead folks here then? Is it just
Arno just shrugs.
So she was a good black dragon then?
She was the best black dragon.
Well, at least Mom would be happy about that. Huh. Okay.
Yeah, no.
No? Okay. So I'm guessing Shell over there is another kobold, maybe?
Hi, I'm Dee Dee. I'm in disguise, so, don't pretend I don't exist.
Oh, okay then.
We got a secret village not too far from here, but if we were gonna greet you here, this is kind of the only way to not arouse suspicion. The turtles don't really like us kobolds.
Oh, well, that's kind of sad. I guess it makes sense. And it also kind of makes sense Bastion's minions would be able to somehow merge with other things, considering...
No, you think it's just Arno's hat supplying a disguise over the two kobolds in a Koopa shell routine.
Oh. Well, Shade's more the expert on this kind of weird stuff, but
it took you a while to even realize there was an illusion, actually.
Even with the aura stuff and all that, but then again, we're in Shade form, so I don't know if that affects that. But
It just looks to you like it just looks to you like a kobold wearing a Koopa, a normally tall kobold wearing a Koopa shell.
That's quite a thing to hide through that. Wow. Especially with all the weird vision.
The hat is what we had at the time. Not everybody can see like you can, Bastion.
Yeah, that's true. But okay, let's. I mean, we brought some fish for the locals just to be friendly to show up. So.
Oh, that's good. We were catching some fish, so the guardian would let us back in.
Guardian?
Did he kick you out?
No, he just gets really hungry sometimes.
I understand that a lot, unfortunately. All right.
But if you got a big one, then hey. So Arno tells me that you are Tiamat's son. Wait, did you already mention that? I think he already mentioned that. Wait, did you already mention that?
He just said his mom would be happy, maybe a good black dragon.
That was Arno asking.
Oh, not really. I mean,
Arno, you lied to me. What? When did I lie to you?
Find someone more private to talk.
Oh, right.
Because we're looking you're trying to track somebody down, so we don't want to like be like super like, out in the open stuff.
Oh, okay. But can you still help us?
Help you with what?
Oh, right. Actually, wait. You said to go somewhere private. So, can we go back to the Kobold Village and then talk?
Sure.
Okay, come with us. She stands up, but the two of them lose their balance and nearly fall into the water. Whoa! Watch it, DD.
Let's just all help in our cat bus friend, and then you can lead the way. Then we don't need to worry about.
Okay. Next time we do this, Arno, I think you should be on top. Or on the bottom. Yeah. It sounds like Arno has no idea what to say about any of this.
Oh, jeez.
So, yeah, Rufio climbs out of the water, changes. Actually, wait, no, Milliam's the cat bus. That's right.
Yes. Yeah. Rufio needs to go to Onyx.
Yep, Rufio goes back to. Yeah, Rufio goes back to his carbuncle form. And, the cat bus gets quite a bit of attention passing through, because the residents here, they've never seen a cat bus before.
I didn't expect to see so many undead people living here. At least they're not, like, just going around biting everybody and, like, making zombies or something, but...
Uh-huh. They got their free will back when Belladonna died.
Oh! Surprised they're still undead.
That's just how it is. If you get all your flesh burned off by her acid breath.
Sounds unpleasant.
Uh-huh. It was good at keeping everybody in line.
I'll take your word for that.
Say, what made her the best black dragon?
But I don't know. She was our black dragon. You know any other black dragons to compare her to?
No, I suppose I
Then
don't.
she's the best by default.
True.
Arno is just looking at Bastion like, help.
Well, I mean, I know a shadow dragon, and Mom probably knows a lot of black dragons, but, I mean, Bastion's kind of weirded out by the whole undead and they didn't have their free will until she died thing, and then that Kobold being, she was the best ever in regards to that, but that's just like, I can't stir the pot right now. I need to do the thing, but this is not right.
So, yeah, once you guys are out of Turtle Rock, Dee Dee gets out of the Koopa shell. So does Arno. She hops up on the dashboard and points the way toward a. I don't know what you would. Well, let's see. I kind of wrote all of this surrounding terrain, assuming Turtle Rock would be on the shore, but you guys decided to go down the river instead.
I mean, rivers go off onto the shore of the ocean too. There's no reason it can't be both. I mean, that's New Orleans in a nutshell.
Yeah, but you guys are further inland than that.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, because a lot of rivers, like a lot of big swampland, is where rivers meet the ocean, or large lakes and things like that.
Yeah, actually, I guess that kind of checks out.
I mean, if we went down the estuary, like down to the estuary area, if it's there, that, I mean, the river and the ocean are both. I mean, taking the river would lead to the same place if it's where there's an estuary.
Okay, well, Dee Dee says to go into the water and dive over there. And
We have to-
Milliam does not do that. I don't want to get soaked.
The kitty
Also,
is
I don't
getting to
know
her.
I don't know how well I can swim like this either.
I can make a U bubble around us so we can get to there probably.
Okay, that works.
Huh. Man, I'm really having a crash course in dragon stuff lately.
Okay, well.
If the Mew bubble works, otherwise we need to.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can make a Mew bubble.
Alright. I guess we're going in here. I mean, aquatic kobolds are a thing. Or more like swampy kobolds or whatever. I forgot what they're called. I forgot the breed of them, but.
Kobolds swim.
I mean, there's lizard folk that love the swamps too, so. Lizard men. Lizards. Quarters. Oh, sorry, Lucky. I woke you up.
So yeah, Dee Dee is pretty excited about all of this as as you dive down and enter an underwater cave of some kind that thankfully opens up into a pocket of air. She tells you all about how it's going to be so amazing once Belladonna comes back, and how even if she doesn't personally live to see it, it's going to be so cool.
Well, why wouldn't you live to see it?
Because we gotta sacrifice 1,000 kobolds before she comes back. But that's not gonna need to happen if we got you and Mr. Cleric here.
What do you mean? Like,
I mean, if you do your raise dead thing, and if you go to the Mystery Mire and resurrect Belladonna, we're not gonna need to do the ritual anymore.
Okay. For a second, I was worried it'd say we'd have to sacrifice us. So it's like, no.
Yeah, with having the two of you, we don't have to.
Besides, you're Tiamat's son. She'd probably get pretty mad if you did that, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, we're gonna have to hear more about the Belladonna before we go and like just do stuff. So, and other things, like especially the person we've been looking for.
Say, what happened to Belladonna anyway?
Huh? Oh, that stupid Bear King guy came in with his armies and killed her. There was this big bird dragon guy that made a huge storm and washed most of her ruins out to sea.
Oh, I wonder if that's the guy we fought before.
Kobolds too. There aren't a whole lot left.
I wonder if that's the guy we fought before. What was his name?
Douglas T. Douglas.
Was that him? The dude that Bastion took the... Oh yeah, I like... Yeah, I know who that is. I even turned into his form for a little bit to scare people off because stuff.
Douglas.
Yeah.
Douglas.
He's super scary.
I don't... Is he still alive after we fought him?
I'm pretty sure you killed him.
I think he's gone now. We killed
That's
him,
good.
I think. I don't think I still have his data in here, but that was certainly something. Yeah, we know who you're talking about. We fought him, and he's gone. Sheesh, he needed an army and that dude to take her out? That's kind of crazy.
Well, Belladonna had all of us kobolds and the Nagas and a pretty big army of undead.
I see. Nagas too, huh?
Yep, and she also has really strong acid breath, and she can do water-bendy stuff and all of that.
Huh. I see. That's pretty neat.
But all we got left of her is her bones and that egg that Chancellor Powell gave us.
An egg?
Uh-huh.
Is that like her kid or something? Or
No, it's her.
the egg is her?
Well, it's gonna be her.
She Yoshi'd herself?
I don't know.
Weird. I guess that's something to take a look at. Yeah. Well, let's get in the town and get the Guardian fed and all that so we can discuss things.
Watch out for traps and stuff. We got a lot of them around here.
A lot of traps,
Were they leftovers or something?
No. We use them to keep the turtles out.
You guys have turtles?
What she means is the people in Turtle Rock aren't exactly on friendly terms with this village.
Oh.
Oh, man. This is already weird, just awkwardness going on here.
Alright, well, the first trap that Milliam runs into is a tripwire that drops a big wasp nest on her head, and that's no fun.
Wasps?
Good thing I have a recipe here for insecticide. Pull this stuff
Use it
out.
already! I'm getting stung like crazy!
Yep, here we go. Let me spray this stuff.
Oh, jeez. That's a pretty silly but scary trap.
Yeah, wait till you see the piranha pits.
Piranha pits? That's making me hungry again. Yeah, let's not fall into the piranha pits. Although that would be a good idea for the piranhas if I fell in there. Oh man! Dragomir, imagine if you could shoot piranhas.
Now we're talking. Piranha projectiles.
Oh, that kind of shooting piranhas. I was gonna say, you don't need anything special to shoot piranhas, you just need a good bow.
Ah, right. What you need to shoot piranhas is some piranhas. But
Dee Dee, is this real quicksand, or is it, No, that's real quicksand.
Very koboldy traps, that's for sure.
Well, what do you expect?
There's nothing wrong with that. It's just... I guess I'm so used to like a lot of the weird traps that I've run into back at school, but... But those ones, like, cause a lot of weird sometimes.
Nope, why make the intruders weird when you can make them dead?
Well, I mean, if you have, like, a trap that turns somebody into a kobold and the turtles turn into kobolds, then it confuses everybody. And then they won't want to fight the kobolds around because it might be their friends.
Oh, yeah.
So they'll have to retreat
maybe.
to fix them up. Or something. I don't know.
We don't have that much of Belladonna's magic.
Well, we should be able to cross the quicksand with like anything inflatable or Mew Bubble. We could probably make a big Mew Bubble and just roll it across like a hamster wheel. Like a hamster ball.
Okay, that's gonna be your job, though.
I have to be big enough to do that. Or we can just go around it.
Yeah, hopefully there's a way around this. Well, maybe. I mean, hopefully for us, not hopefully for the turtles.
Besides, like, if I have to make the Mew Bubble, I gotta concentrate on making a big Mew Bubble. William, you're the one who's gonna have to, like, run the ball.
Yeah,
like
I know.
a hamster. Yeah, well, I can make the big thing then, so I'll do that. Yo, I'm doing good. I have a kitty in the way.
Kitty.
We're just doing some RP stuff with weird
Oh no.
swamps
more-
from black dragons.
More visitors named after Trails of Cold Steel. More visitors named after Emma specifically.
They're going to be sad that I Cold Steel 4 I did not choose Emma, but hey, I mean I will. I'll go back on my own to get all the
the other guy was named after both Reen and Emma, actually.
Yeah. I mean, I would show my wolf, but he is not here. And my husky is not here either. Well, there's a kitty peeking in the background. Lakota, buddy. All right, so let's hamster wheel across the.
All right, well,
quicksand, I guess.
You hamster wheel across the quicksand, and on the other end, some of the vines try to reach up to grab Nillium's legs, but the Mew Bubble is having none of that.
Well, this isn't my territory, so I can't get. Do I? Well, unless the green dragon stuff can partly deflect them, or the curse monster stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, with green dragon magic, you can get them to settle down.
Stay out of the way, darn it! We're rolling here. Stay out of the way. I'm in Florida, the humid heat capital of the world.
I'm from New Jersey.
Well, of America. He knew.
And I jump all over the place.
Oh, really?
No, really. Yeah. Been to like 4 different places over the course of my life.
Oh,
That's
over the
me.
course of your life. I thought you meant you moved recently.
No, I'm where I'm now.
UK is nice, yeah. I want to visit the UK at some point. I want to be able to have enough money to go to the UK for like fishing. Like I want to get some of the really big like carp and UK fishing, the Wells catfish and all that. Oh man, I'd love to get out there and do that. Here, like I'm close enough to like watch rocket launches go up.
My mom went on a trip to London during, I guess, her college years. I think. Yeah, only other country I've been to is Canada, and only for like
pets.
an afternoon.
Yeah, pets. I have foster kitties. This is a foster kitty. My own kitty is the calico that was in the background earlier, and the dogs are mine. I mean, we're doing RP stuff tonight, but most of the time I play games like Trails of Cold Steel, Trails in the Reverie, Nier Automata right now, and then we're going to be doing 30XX co-op. We try to do co-op games if we can, but it's hard to find some decent.
Yeah, we got 2 on our radar right now, though.
Yeah. Right now, RP night, this is Surreal K9, who's the DM. We differentiate every other week. I DM, and then the other week he DMs. So we're both playing games and DMing.
Yep. Although I have not been a player in quite a while because
Bad luck,
reasons.
yeah. Idea for me and the pets, huh? What would that be? I would get the wolf.
It's about putting on a Cirque du Soleil show that might be troublesome.
I cannot get my wolf's attention. He is licking the floor. He's being weird. I mean, you can post it. Yeah, you can post your idea. I mean, we need to continue RP right now, but I will still be reading the chat. My husky is still unmaking my bed. I have a husky and a wolf. My wolf is licking the floor in his sleep, so... Dakota.
Floor tastes so good.
Both the dogs do it. Ooh, excuse me. Alrighty.
Alright.
So let's...
So yeah, it's a maze of twisty passages all alike. It kind of reminds you of a mystery dungeon, Bastion.
Huh.
A portrait of all the pets. That sounds adorable. You know what else sounds adorable? Me getting some more water. I don't know how that would qualify as adorable, but it is a thing that I do.
It gives me a chance to use the bathroom. At the moment, I don't have any money to commission anything. I have a kitty back there. You can partly see her over there.
I have money to commission stuff, but I am more concerned about Fox's pets.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, my poor kitty has a major dental issue that she needs help with.
Yep.
It's unfortunate that the foster kitties didn't have the dental issue because the foster kitties get free medical stuff.
Sounds like you got a fan, Fox. Anyway.
Well, first to see the art. I mean, art's definitely good. I haven't drawn in a while, but again, if you're like looking for somebody to commission stuff, I do have Discord, but yeah, like if you're looking for somebody to commission stuff or to pay for some things, I can't afford that right now. I have a kitty in distress. I don't have an Instagram, no, because that's Facebook. I've never touched Facebook. Now, if you have a link somewhere to your art, I can take a look at it. I mean, hey, I like good art. I used to draw all the time myself. I haven't in a while though. Right. Well, give me a sec. I need to be back. I will leave you with the kitty cam for now. I have a kitty cam.
Yeah.
Lucky. I have a kitty cam while I...
Okay.
What? What? Oh, there's my wolf. There he is. Here's my wolf with his toys over there in a mess. That is from him. That over there is from him. All that is from him. That
Look
is
at
not
this big mess you
me
made,
not cleaning.
puppy.
That is him dragging stuff over there because it smells like me. Because he's a wolf and he's a butt.
He's so cute.
Thanks, Sylvie.
Sylvie,
Alrighty.
you're cute too.
Okay, what's the matter, Lakota? Do you need help? You need help?
Mr. Coots.
You need help, say? What's the matter? You goofus? Sylvie, what was that? Stop rubbing on the microphone.
Kitties. Hello.
Blame the kitty. Sylvie, what have you done? That's what you get for trying to eat my beans. I mean, all my socials have the same name. It's Fox Denton. I have one on Twitter. I don't usually check Twitter that much, but hey, your art, I'll check out your art. I can't really commission or pay for anything right now until kitties are taken care of and I get some money stored up, but hey. It is what it is. I'm a disabled streamer, so I have limited income, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have commissioned some better stuff for my Be Right Backs and all that, but there goes the wolf. Okay, so
Alright, let's see. At one point, you stumble upon some rice fields, and Dee Dee says, "Oh, that's where that went."
Where that went? What do you mean that's where that went?
The stuff in our caves likes to move around a lot.
Oh, that's like a mystery dungeon kind of thing from back home. We use those at school to like train prospective heroes and like adventurers and stuff to get used to. It's like an area of chaos. Why would there be an area of chaos like in here? Kind of weird.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, if you guys need rice, we could grab a bunch of it before we head back.
Hey, hang on. That's our rice.
That's what I meant.
Oh, I thought you meant them.
Oh, I meant we take the. If you guys haven't been able to find your rice fields and you need rice, we can get the rice while we're here and then bring it back with us. We can do it pretty quick with stuff. I might eat one plant just because it'll help with some things, but let's. I guess we could just. I wonder how I can do it. Maybe if I focus the psychic bubble and we could suck in the rice as we roll over it and like Katamari the rice. Dragon, you got any ideas how to harvest all this rice quick?
Operation Living Rice Ball!
Works for me, I guess. We suck it in the ball, it'll just roll around with us in here. I mean, hey, some plushies are filled with rice, I guess. I don't know.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's one of the oldest styles of plushies, was they filled them with rice. Kind of like how Beanie Babies are.
That's
like old school ones used to be filled with like dried rice. Hello, Mr. Coots.
Mr. Coots.
Yeah, I'm upset that Niche guy's on the bed and he can't get up there. Alrighty, so let's get the rice harvested, unless Dragomir has ideas how to harvest it better, or what?
I was thinking suction would be the way, but...
Well then let's work together with your stuff and the Mew Bubble, let's just suck all the rice in and we can bring it back to the village. Although I don't know how they're going to react to a giant ball of, like, rice with stuff in it approaching the village, but,
Actually, won't the rice get kind of dirty if it's outside?
That's what I mean, suck it inside the bubble.
Oh. Oh, right. Alright, well, you guys harvest the rice out of that way, and Milliam can't see where she's going anymore, so congratulations!
Bastion will try to, like, pull the bubble, like, maybe pull the bubble in, so make goggles type of thing, so it's just, like, around, so she can see.
How is she gonna walk?
Okay, fine. The Bastion will pull open his pouch and suck the rice in it. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. That'll probably work.
Oh, I am filled with rice, and now I can grow my own rice, I guess. But
yay!
Now I feel like a rice-filled plushie right now. This is not what my pouch was holding was meant for, but whatever.
What was it meant for?
I guess this works for whatever it is too. I'm not a rice-filled plushie though. I'm just a drag.
But you can be.
Yeah, I could be. But
Rufio pounces on top of you and gives you a plushie zap.
We have to give them the rice. This is helping.
It's temporary.
Okay, fine. Jeez. Oh, I feel weird.
Feels kind of nice. Shade says that.
Yeah, I guess. Let's go to the village and bring them the rice.
Yeah, Okay, well, Milliam keeps going until Dee Dee's like, wait, no, don't go forward. Oh man, this is our big flood trap. Probably don't want to. Yeah, it makes it. You see that? You see where it's dripping up there? We actually have a. It actually opens up to the rest of the. I'm still not sure what you would call the body of water that is above this place.
Estuary. That's
Yeah.
usually what they call it when it meets river meets the ocean.
Yeah. Water. If you step over there, water's gonna come out of the estuary and just kind of, whoosh.
Won't that hurt the village too?
Nope, it only goes that way. Probably.
Okay. Well, then let's avoid that and go
Yeah,
to the village. Oh, I feel so weird like this.
Alright, well, eventually you come into a little cavern that is absolutely choked by thorny plant growth. You think you can see some piranha plant heads among all the vines and stuff.
Jeez.
This is our guardian.
The piranha plant?
Uh-huh.
The thorn stuff?
Yep.
What exactly is it trying to guard?
The village. But it's not very smart, and we gotta feed it if we want to get past it without getting eaten.
Huh.
That's why we were fishing.
Let me see if I can use my stuff. Well, plushified. If it's plushy filled with rice or whatever it is. So I can get the data from this thing and maybe use the new stuff that we got to talk to it. What?
No, I'm not sure what exactly you're doing.
Well, I mean, it's
My wrist
piranha
hurts.
plant thing. Piranha plant thing. Let's grab the data for that, or whatever the heck this
Oh,
is, and then
Okay.
try to use the green dragon stuff to communicate. And the
Okay.
Fist monster stuff.
Okay, you copy the piranha plant data. So this is the aquatic kind of piranha plant, like that Yoshi's Island boss.
Oh, this could definitely be useful.
What color is it?
Red and green.
Let's try to communicate with it.
means it has. some
Okay,
sort
well, yeah, you have the plant's attention. It asks you if you have food.
We got food. We need to come on through, but yeah, we got some food for you.
Okay, well, the one of the piranha plant's heads approaches you through the tangle of vines, and it opens its mouth wide.
Let's. What do you guys do? You just throw fish in, or?
Yep.
Okay. You guys want to do that? I don't know if I can do that right now.
Yeah, we throw
Right.
some fish in there.
It's all you, Dragomir. You're the biggest one here right now.
Yeah,
Oh. Hey,
throw some fish in there.
The piranha plant, well, it swallows it whole, and it retracts the vines and lets you guys through.
he's the biggest one here. What? Wait, what is Bastion plushie size right now? What the heck?
I don't know. Well, the biggest one here that is willing to yeet a fish, I guess.
Oh, okay.
And that isn't
he's-
Millium.
Yeah, he's probably. I mean, even full dragon size is probably. I don't know if it's bigger than would be bigger than Dragon right now, but. Well. Let's go. Sheesh. Man, this feels weird.
Alright, well, yeah, you enter, what looks like a, well, it looks like a town built out of, some buried ruins from the old world. Looks like there's, looks like there's a little bit of other farmland here for, you know, seaweed and tomatoes and... Seaweed, tomatoes, rice, mushrooms.
I gotta get some of all of this. Not just because I'm hungry, but because it could be useful. The plant monster stuff is sure weird. Well, I can't do it right now because I'm still weird plushified, but later.
Yeah. Rufio cancels the plushie magic and you poof back to normal.
Okay. Well, that helps. Thanks. Sheesh. You know what? Turnabout is fair play. A poke Rufio with the rice beanie baby plush stuff. Why not? There you go. Have a new type.
He blinks at you for a while and then just flops in the corner of the cat bus.
What? What?
You
should be used to that kind of
it.
stuff.
I'm just trying it out.
There's only one way to appropriately try that out. Just give him a hug and then lay on him with cat style.
Well, he seems pretty happy about that, at least.
Okay, let's go to the village. Let's get some of the harvest just to grow later, maybe. But
Yep. The elder's gonna want to talk to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's go see the elder.
Yeah.
I can get a hold of these mushrooms and other things you're growing later, just to add to my fridge, I guess.
You can make one of those too, can't he?
Hey, maybe some of the mushrooms Dragomir can use, depending on if they're used for eating or traps or I don't know.
You have any poison mushroom traps? You have a lot of traps.
Yep, we got a lot of traps. Nothing in the village itself, though. It's just a bunch of weapons. We're gonna be having we were gonna be having a martial arts tournament this week, but now that Bastion and Mr. Cleric Guy are here, that's not gonna be necessary.
Ow. Why would you need the tournament? Why is it not necessary?
Because we won't need to sacrifice anybody anymore.
What does the tournament have to do with sacrificing anybody?
Well, obviously, the more badass the kobold, the better it's going to be for Belladonna.
Oh,
so we pick the most badass fighter in the village, and we feed them to the egg.
But the egg is eating people? That shouldn't be a surprise to me back home, considering back home.
Not literally feeding.
Oh.
What are you, stupid?
Master's just gonna give a heavy dragon glare at the kobold.
Sorry. She hides in the Koopa shell.
Eggs eating things is something that could happen back home, back at the academy, just fine. Okay.
Wow, that's pretty weird, Bastion.
Makes it. trap if you made an egg that looked like something that people will come in and try to stop because it might have been like a bad, like the egg that they wanted to stop from hatching, but instead the egg just like pulls them in, eats them, and then they hatch out as like a kobold or something else.
Yeah, if we had an egg like that, that would be pretty cool, actually.
But
I don't know if we got the magic to make that work, though.
Let's go meet with the elder.
Alright, so, the elder is another black kobold. She's got wings, she's got, like, I don't know, sort of shaman-like gear.
Huh.
Good. Fancy staff made of, well, I don't know, probably made of bone and decorated with a little bit of septium.
Huh.
She's got a headdress made of dried seaweed. I think we should give her a name.
She's the seaweed. A seaweed. Whoa, Koda, you're getting caught and stuff. What about Kanba instead of Kanbu?
Kanba?
Instead of Kanbu. Kanbu is seaweed. Kanba. I don't know.
Okay.
Play on words.
Alright. Is it time to change the music? What to change it to?
Where's your coots? Come here. Ooh, pull my shorts up. Don't pull my shorts up, you goofies. What's your matter, Mr. Coors? What's your matter, my wolf butt? Huh? You need out? You need outside? What's wrong?
Mr. Coots.
I can't tell what's wrong. You need outside? I don't think he needs out, but I'll see. We have Sylvie being a butt. I'm gonna go see if Coots needs out. You need out? You need outside? Was that what's wrong? No? Oh, what's the matter? You're being weird all day, Coots.
Mr. Cooters.
Sylvie! Was there a rocket launch about to go up? Is that why you're upset? Okay, I am here.
Okay, I am here too, but I still can't think of any new music, so I guess we're not changing the music.
Trying to think of Kobold music. The only music I can think of Kobold is like, what is it, Onette or something? It just seems kind of weird and Koboldy. I don't know. I don't know.
I think of the Dragon's Eye from...
Oh, you know what?
What's the matter, Lakota?
There.
You're being a pest. Lakota is being a pest. Not gonna lie. Why are you being a pest?
Pesky.
My only other thought is why he's being a pest is because I haven't eaten yet, and he's upset I haven't eaten yet. Because he gets upset when I don't go to sleep, like when he thinks I should sleep. So the wolves are quite different than dogs.
All right, well, maybe we'll finish this up, and then you can eat.
No, it's fine.
Mr.
It's not a big
Kobolds.
I mean, we can go for quite a while. I'm fine with. Like, I'm not exactly hungry right now. He's just
These are critters.
being with Coda. So we can go until midnight. It's fine with me. Like I said, my dinner's already done. It's just stewing, and it tastes better after it's done stewing for a while. Lakota's just being weird tonight. It's also possible they're testing a rocket somewhere, and he can hear it, and I can't, in case he gets upset about that, too.
All right, well,
Find a spot. Yes, I did.
all right, well, Kanba just bows before you and before Bastion and Shade, and she says it's, you know, on behalf of Our Lady Belladonna, welcome, or something like that. I don't know.
Well, hopefully they're speaking common. Bastion still needs
Yes.
to learn Draconic more. Although maybe Shade knows Draconic. Hey, well, yes, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Our friend Arno tells us you are able to raise the dead. Oh, actually, I think he meant me. I'm the high level cleric here.
I could do something a little different. Kind of similar, but different.
And there's always the plusification approach.
That's
No plushification. We want a real dragon.
I mean, I'm a real dragon.
You're not our real dragon. My understanding was we would bring you down here and you would help us revive Belladonna. And then we can reclaim our rightful place as rulers of the Death Marsh, and can maybe even get revenge on the King of Spallone.
I see. I don't really know much about Belladonna, so I mean, I need to know more about her first. You know, I saw like a lot of undead and stuff wandering around. It's kind of makes me curious about how she is and all that. Because you say she's really great, so I mean, I can't just go and do stuff with people like I don't know anything about. It's not very smart. So I'd like to know more about this Belladonna.
Yes, I see. Well, fellow dragon like yourself would probably not understand, but to us kobolds, she was just the most amazing dragon ever.
Huh.
She kills aliens and doesn't afraid of anything.
Kills aliens? What?
That's what I heard too.
Well, why was she so great? What did she done then? What's with
What
all
has
the
she
undead
done?
stuff?
She conquered the entire swamp. That's what she done. Things are great with her in charge.
How are they so great? I want to know. I want to know what she did and why she's so great.
Well, she kept us safe from the turtles. She kept us safe from the turtles and the gators.
Safe.
Yeah, safe. As in we got in fights a lot, and it's, with her leadership and her magical support, we were able to fight them off. Till that bird came along, anyway.
Bird.
Yeah, what do they call him? The Hurricane, they called him.
That's the dude we killed in the kaiju fight, I think.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, see, I thought we could rely on your help.
I mean, is there anything else? Like, what other great accomplishments has she had? Like, what was she like? And what's with the undead people? I mean, I need to know. It's hard to find like a person.
The undead used to be her enemies until she scoured their flesh off with her acid breath.
Okay. Huh.
And they fought for us, at least until the whole thing happened.
The whole thing. You mean like, oh, when she like lost or whatever?
Yep, they stopped listening to us after that.
Oh. So what's with? I heard about an egg. What's with the egg? How did that happen?
Well, the Nagas tell us that it was given to them by Chancellor Pal, and if we sacrificed 1,000 kobolds to it, well, in total, one every time there was a half. If we sacrifice one kobold to the egg every half moon until we have 1,000 of them, the fusion of their souls will bring the Belladonna back.
The Chancellor? Is that the Chancellor for Strasbourg? Or is it like a local Chancellor guy?
Kanba nods.
What? That's a yes to both?
Huh? No, he's, you haven't met him?
No.
Some kind of, he's... I don't know, he's some weasel guy with sharp teeth. He, he ruled Spallone until, Strasbourg, decided he wanted to be in charge.
Until Strasbourg. Okay. Huh. So he was like the old king's advisor person, regent dude or something?
Yeah, who knows?
Why would he bring you the egg? That's kind of weird. And using all your souls to bring her back by fusion? That...
Well, he said he was, that he wasn't entirely on board with the king's war plan.
Huh. Well, it sounds like we're gonna need to see the egg anyways, no matter what. But this is... I want to make sure it's okay, because, like...
Of course, of course. If you go to the Naga City on the ruins and the ruins on the little island in the middle of Mystery Mire, you'll be able to see your egg.
I see.
Is it big?
We're definitely gonna have to find our way there.
Do you have a map of the area?
Not yet. Nothing local, at least.
Well,
local information is a lot better than just generic map that you can get a hold of.
Well, then why don't you stay for tonight, and I'll have one of the other guys make a copy of one of our maps for you.
Alrighty. We
got
got a whole bunch of
if we can
rice.
spare anybody besides with the preparations for the tournament and all.
I thought you don't need the tournament anymore.
Well, you obviously haven't decided to help us yet, so the tournament's gonna go as planned.
Huh. Well, we brought back your rice that you lost because shifting stuff, but
Oh, is that so? Well, thank you.
We definitely need that map. When is the tournament going to happen, anyways?
Okay, see, now I need to actually look at a lunar calendar and actually answer that question. Let's see.
That noise, it sounds like something's taking off.
I don't hear anything. Okay, let's see. Yeah, well, the semifinals are going to be taking place tomorrow.
Oh, jeez.
Well, what do you expect? The half moon is on Saturday. Gotta
Oh,
get
wow,
our Victor over to Mystery Mire by then.
What happens to people who lose in the tournament?
Nothing.
Oh, so it's not like to the death or anything then, huh?
No, that would be stupid. We're already
Oh.
losing a kobold.
I was gonna say, yeah. Okay. Well, that's good then.
So you just try and find 1,000 winners.
Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know how the other kobold clans do it, but that's how we decide we'd pick a sacrifice.
Oh. Okay. We can stay, but we definitely need to go check out the egg as soon as possible. So we don't want more kobolds to be sacrificed. If we can resolve this without more kobolds being killed, that'd be great.
Yeah. Yeah, it would. Then we can get back to planning our counterattack.
Counterattack?
Against Spallone. What do you think?
Oh. Trying to plan to go and fight Strasbourg again, huh?
Uh-huh. He's gonna pay for killing our dragon.
Yeah, Strasbourg's kind of a butthead. We've had problems in the past to get, like, he's always been a butt, like a problem. He's bothered me a lot in the past. Alright, well, we can stay, we can get all the rice out for you, and, then we need to get that map so we can go and check out that egg as soon as possible. So we can make sure nobody else needs to die. So a lady can come back. And of course, if it's fine, if I can have some of your, just like one of each of the harvest stuff outside the rice. Yeah,
Oh, sure.
I just want to see what it's like.
Sure, go right ahead.
Alrighty, we can get more produce to grow.
While you're doing that, Rufio is going to just sidestep the whole copying thing by taking a picture of one of the Kobold maps.
Right. That definitely is definitely a faster way to go about that. We need to get up there as soon as we possibly can. Something kind of stinks with all this.
You see, you spot one of the kobolds training with a sword that might be a little too big.
Hey, wow. That's a pretty big sword. Where'd you get that one from?
Really big sword, yeah.
Huh? Oh, our local blacksmith made it.
Big? Who's your blacksmith?
He gives you the name of a kobold that literally did not exist until just now.
Okay. Why such a big sword?
Because big swords do more damage.
I mean, well, I know about smithing and stuff, but big swords don't always do more damage, especially when you can get in faster and use your own abilities. Like, are you good by using that huge thing, or what?
Well, it's gotten me up to the semifinals.
Huh. Like everybody using big swords and big stuff?
No, the other three are using different weapons.
Oh,
this is just what works for me.
So if it works for you, that's good. I thought this wasn't fighting to the death though. So what happens to people who lose?
It depends on how bad they got hurt.
Oh, jeez.
Well, it's not like we have any clerics of Tiamat or anything to heal people. We just got the apothecary.
Huh. Well, how good is this kobold at actually wielding this big sword?
You'd say maybe he's about on par with a level 3 or 4 fighter.
Oh.
So pretty good, but it's still small time compared to you and your friends.
So you're really determined to win this out and become the next sacrifice, then?
Uh-huh. If I can give up my life for Lady Belladonna, that's just going to be the best thing ever. I mean, I'm kind of going to be part of her, won't I?
Huh. Yeah. It sounds like how the thing was described.
I mean, you're a dragon already, so like you kind of don't get how big a deal this is for us.
Become part of a big old dragon, huh?
Uh-huh. Then I get to rule a swamp. Kinda.
1/1000th of you.
Yeah.
But really,
Sure,
being the sacrifice is a huge honor.
How many have been sacrificed already?
I gotta think about that. Let's see. How many new moons happen in a year?
I don't know.
Huh. I bet the Elder would know. Can't be more than 100, though.
Wow, that would take a long time.
Uh-huh. That's why we gotta keep doing it. Of course, Arno said he might know an easier way to bring her back.
Yeah. I mean, I might be able to do something, but I need to check out that egg, so we need to see what's going on with everything so I have the full information. Because I can't just act otherwise. I mean, I don't think Mom would approve of just doing something without having the information beforehand.
Yeah, well, once you realize how awesome Belladonna is, make sure you do the thing. Because then we all win. Except for the turtles and the gators, they lose.
Huh. Right. Yeah, something sure is weird about all this.
What about that raccoon guy?
Who?
Some kind of guy who gave you that egg, I guess.
What, you mean the Nagas?
Oh, so you don't know? I guess some guy gave the village that.
I don't know anything about a raccoon. That would be pretty weird if we got a dragon egg from a raccoon.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty weird too when I heard about it, especially since the guy was from Stallone.
No, the
Okay,
region
now
guy?
I know you're just making stuff up. Why would somebody from Spallone give us an egg?
Yeah,
Give
I
us
thought
that
it was
egg.
Pretty suspicious too.
That's why I want to see and check out the egg to make sure things are going
Can I
correctly.
get back to my training now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Best of luck. I hope you do well.
With the big weapon there, are you using like the? See, you got to use like the weight and the counterweight sort of stuff. You wheel it, or extra special.
Once I hit level 4, I'm gonna pick up Great Weapon Master and be able to do a lot more damage.
Level 4? Okay. Well, I don't think that kind of level stuff applies anymore. So you can use what you know right now and go even better because there's a lot more freedom now. It's not just like level stuff. That's what it used to be until we beat up the thing that was causing that.
Oh.
But that just means that you can use your potential without worrying about the level stuff. Because if you're thinking about having to wait to get to the next level for this great weapon thing, then you're just holding yourself back. So, like, we beat up the thing that was causing that, and now they're like our ally and under us. So what I say is, try to use that stuff anyways. Screw the rules, screw the level. Just try to do it.
Okay. Well, he makes an extremely wild attack with his sword against the target, and
Gotta keep practicing. Practicing is important. Like, when you make a big sword like that, you have to have the weight and, let's see, maybe this part, like Bastion's trying to give, like, blacksmith and fighting advice. Because it doesn't seem like this Kobold's a bad guy, but it seems like something suspicious is going on.
Yeah, he whiffs pretty hard.
Yeah, you need practice. That's the most important part instead of relying on levels.
Yeah,
like, okay. So, like, here, can I see the sword?
Okay. He hands it to you. It's a pretty normal sized sword for a large dragon.
Okay. Well, then let's try. What is Kobold size of the form that he has?
Kobolds are usually small.
I know. So what, Mew? Or maybe his Mew might be around that right size?
Maybe, yeah.
Or maybe smaller. But the point is, okay, because his blacksmith and fighting knowledge, he needs to know, like, the center of balance and, like, the weight of the weapon and all that. So, like, okay, try to use the weight in, like, the center of gravity here for this, and he's just trying to show the kobold how to swing the thing oversized there.
Whoa! I've never seen anybody that size swing that hard.
Yeah, it's because you're not supposed to. You don't use all of your muscles. You gotta use the weight, and, like, where you feel the weapon, like, going down, like where you feel like all the weight pressing down, you use that to give more oomph to it. You don't just use, like, your biceps and stuff. You just try to use the weapon do a lot of the work for you.
Says a dragon with over 20 strength.
I'm talking from blacksmith knowledge too here.
Your shade is just swishing about in your tail.
Because that's the whole thing. Yeah, I might have a lot of strength, but if you don't have a lot of strength, that's why you got to use the strength of the weapon itself. You got to work with the weapon and you start swinging it, and so you let the weapon, you start it and let the weapon finish.
Alright, well, he tries that.
Bastion's giving advice to try to aid him, I guess.
Alright, well... You think, I mean, his basics with a great sword are fine, but he's not able to do that kind... You think in order for him to pick up that really strong attack, it's going to take more practice than you have time to give him?
Well, it's not necessarily like... I mean, it's more just to help with his swinging and stuff, but yeah, the stronger attack, it's still the basis of things he's teaching, because again, he said practice. You can't necessarily do it instantly, but it'll still help in the tournament when you have an idea of how the weapon is an extension of you and how you could use the weight and all that. Because, like, I blacksmith and stuff too, so the weight of a thing is important. Bastion's Bastion is kind of. I mean, these poor kobolds are just. They're like. I don't know, badly made minion types. Oh, look out, Coots. Your tail is under the. Like, it's just kind of like these poor guys don't have their own, like, freedom either. They're kind of like reminding him of the number folks from the underground stuff.
As far as you can tell, this is just how kobolds are.
I know, but it's still kind of sad to him because it's like they have so much potential on their own too. And if there's a bad dragon using them to sacrifice themselves like this, that's just not right. You'd want them to be happy. So he's got to look into this because something is suspicious here. All right, well, let's go off where we can talk in private about stuff. Dragomir, they reveal because something is weird.
Yeah, Rufio comes back with a picture of a map of the Death Marsh.
Well, that definitely helps, so we don't need to wait as long. But is anybody else picking up on something weird and suspicious going on here?
You mean with Chancellor Pow?
Not just that, but there are two things. One, they're having the kobolds constantly sacrifice their strongest fighters. Doesn't that mean it's harder for them to fight back?
Yes, it does.
Not only that, but all these souls put together, you know what that reminds me of?
I'll tell you what it doesn't remind me of. That's not gonna return their dragon to them.
No. It's not a revival thing. But what it does sometimes do is make a kaiju, right?
Huh.
But is the kaiju to go against Strasbourg, or is the kaiju just to give something for Strasbourg to control?
That's a pretty good question.
Because this doesn't seem like it's there to revive this dragon. And I don't know how much of a good person this dragon seemed to be.
Black dragons are usually pretty nasty.
So where are her bones then? And what is up with this egg? We need to check both this out. And how are these poor kobolds still tied to her so much?
That's just how kobolds are.
How do you save them from that kind of thing?
You come in and claim the dragon's territory like you did with Zombabar.
How do I do that here with the dragon already dead? Do I gotta eat her bones? That's kind of dumb. I mean...
Take over to Naga City? I don't know.
Yeah, we gotta check this out and get more information. If I gotta, like, eat the bones or the egg or whatever, then yeah. But this doesn't mean, like, I want to take over the territory from Strasbourg, because we're supposed to be, like, neutral to each other right now. I just want to... Like, if anything, I just want to free up the kobolds so they don't need to fear the turtles and gators and stuff and make things better. Even if it's just for Spallone, like... Yeah.
Oh, we might want to find out what the turtles and the gators are like. Since whatever we do there going to eventually matter.
We do need to find out more. I can leave something here and we can port back to the city and figure stuff out. And then we need to check out this egg. Because something is definitely up. Something ain't right. It's just because this is how kobolds are doesn't mean it's right for them to be stuck like this or be abused like this. Like, I took over his Mama Bar's kobolds and everything, but they're... I wouldn't want to do this kind of stuff to them. Something just ain't right. We need to find out what's going on. But not only that, but we gotta find out what happened to Ursula. Hopefully they're not linked. But then again, Ursula was supposed to be sent out here to check out something. Doesn't it seem like the Kobold thing might link up to what she might have supposedly been sent out to check out? So maybe we can... I don't know.
Well, if the well, let's see. If the Nagas are keeping her egg, maybe they're the rebels that Strasbourg was worried about.
Maybe. Because it kind of seems almost like they're already subjugating the kobolds here.
Kind of, yeah.
Especially if they're giving up their strongest fighters to this egg. But then what the heck is that egg? Sounds like we got our target then. We should check out the check out the turtles and the gators and everything else to see how they are. Like, I know I want to free all these areas from bad stuff, but like right now we don't need to be taking over territory from... I mean, just my influence alone, our influence alone can still make it fine, even if it's in Spallone. I mean, if it comes down to it, then we take all the kobolds out of here back home with us. And then Strasbourg won't have his rebels here.
Yeah, okay.
Because I don't want to be starting a war. I mean, me and Strasbourg may not get along, but I got way too many people that I got to take care of now, and I got to think about them first. Plus, if there is some kind of regent dude trying to like cause problems for Strasbourg, then we need to know about that too. Whether an ally or another bad guy or whatever the heck's going on. So I guess I don't know, Dragomir. Where do you want to go first? You want to check out the village and see how the turtles and things are first, or you want to go to the egg, or what's going on? We got to ask around about Ursula too.
Yeah, that was the other thing we need to find out about. To the bear.
Pokemons. There's a whole evolution shelf. Over there, yes, evolution shelf. And there's also like Growlithe and Arcanine.
I misread that username as Love is Blind for Reen.
Oh. Well, there's not a Pokemon, but there's a wolf.
Hi, Coots!
So yeah, let's go. What was that, Dragomir, where you wanted to go first?
Back to Turtle Rock, it sounded like.
Okay.
Yeah, let's find out some more context.
Then let's teleport. Let's go and teleport over there and get over there as quickly as we can. And we should be able to get back here just fine.
Okay.
Sound like a good idea, Lily?
Here we go.
2
times in a row, man.
It makes me wonder though why is Bastion's Kobold saying that he could revive another dragon unless...
Because you're friends with Rufio.
Oh, but why would you want to revive another dragon? Like, that's kind of... I mean, I guess he's been under his Mama Bar for a while, so maybe he just doesn't... We gotta ask Mom about this dragon.
That's just how kobolds are.
We gotta ask Mom about this dragoness too here. Plus, if the black dragon has a daughter or like son or something, and they're still young, that means we can still. It doesn't mean they're bad, and we could still make them better. Because, like, I know Mom used to be notorious for that kind of stuff, but she changed. So maybe the dragons have changed. And the way I see it, just because somebody's a black dragon or a red dragon or whatever, doesn't mean they have to be bad. Not anymore. those rules are being tossed out on their butt. And I'll kick if the rules say no to that, then I'll kick the rules butt and break them myself. Because this is just kind of sad. Who said? Why do like black dragons and green dragons have to all be these bad guys just because some old rule said so?
All right, time for me to go look in the monster manual because I did not study black dragon culture all that closely.
Okay. While you're doing that, I'll get some more water. Mr. Coots, do you need out? Let me check if Coots needs out too.
Mr. Coots.
Dragomir can gather the information he wants while I'm up. That's fine with me. Find out from Turtle Power. You need out? You need out? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're hiding. Oh, you want under the desk? Okay, whatever. My leg is dead. My leg is dead. I can't walk. What? Mr. Cool! Mr. Coots is here! Oh, I need my peach flavor. My peach flavor. I need my peach! You need out? Come here, come here. Can you go out? No. Come out. Come out. Come on. Let's go. Go. No, fine. Make you do that. Make you do that. You're no longer blepping. I guess whatever stuck in your tooth is out, huh? Well, that's good. Oh, I can tell you're feeling better when you try to open the closet, sweetie. Open the closet, huh? Ginger ale. Ginger ale is here. Ginger ale. It's not so cheap right now that I can't drink pure ginger ale. So I fill up half ginger ale with some peach flavoring and the rest water. Put a little sugar in. The money's tight. Being disabled sucks. Give it some money. So many kittens. Kittens for me. Kittens. Kittens for free. Look at the cooters. What's the matter? You are being... Oh. You're being so weird, buddy. Come here. What's the matter? Come here. Come here. Come here. No. I want to give you attention. Come here. Come here. I'm not looking for you to go outside. Come here. Come here. No, you fell. You fell. Where'd the Mish? There she is. Well, the husky's here. Where's your ear? Okay. Well. Alrighty. What'd I miss?
Nothing.
Nothing? I thought, no. Okay.
He's looking through Black Dragon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you're still doing that, then I guess I'll bio while you're working through that.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I was just gonna say, if you're still looking for that, trying to figure out something, then...
I was waiting for you to get back.
Oh, no, then never mind. Then I can wait on bio.
Alright, so Tiamat tells you that as far as black dragons go, Belladonna wasn't anything really special.
Really? The Kobolds are really liking her a lot.
That's just how kobolds are, she says.
So, are black dragons still having to be like this, or is that just a thing of the past now? Or do I get to have a say in that here? You seem like you would have the biggest say in that, Mom. I mean, come on, think about it. Like, heroic black dragons. Like, I mean... Nina is a black dragon too, isn't she? I mean, well, she's like a lunar black dragon, but they should be able to be cool and heroes too, just like everybody else who has a chance to be good guys and bad guys and good girls and bad girls and just in between.
I guess, but I mean, I don't know. I've been kind of hands off for a while.
But if you're hands off, shouldn't that mean they should be able to have a choice in that kind of stuff now?
Yeah.
Then they already have a choice.
Yeah, they
So
already
that's
have a
good.
choice. Doesn't mean they're always going to take that choice. That doesn't make it a choice. It makes it not a choice.
Okay. So she was just a bad dragon?
Yep. Just a sadistic bully.
Those poor kobolds. What am I supposed to do to help them? Do I need to like eat her bones or something? That's kind of weird. It doesn't sound like they're trying to revive her. I mean, the kobolds are, but this seems suspicious.
My advice is smash the eggs. Just smash the bones if you can. Then stake out your own territory.
Smash the bones? Well, I could eat them. That's probably the curse monster talking, but I could do that too.
Oh, yeah, I guess you could do that.
But if they've sacrificed kobolds already, then I kind of want to eat the egg so I can bring them back instead of
the
her.
egg.
Okay, that sounds like a plan then. Like, it sounds like she's already probably gone, so...
Yeah, almost certainly.
Alright, then that sounds like a plan. And... we need to make sure... Well, I don't know. You've been hands off, Mom, but, like, maybe it's time to, like, say some stuff to the kobolds and things, too, so... I mean, they've been lacking something to you there. But maybe it's time they get to know you instead of just outside of all the old stereotype stuff when you were like the dark matter things. Like, I don't know if they can stay in the swamp, because I don't want Strasbourg thinking I'm taking over his territory right now. But I can at least bring them home. And I can make a swamp area in my own place. Like screw you. I'll make my own swamp area with, like, cool stuff and like otters and gators and like cool things and stuff instead of like undead things. And even if I stake my claim to the area, I mean, I don't need to like take it from Spallone. It just means, yeah. I don't know. Thanks, Mom. This stuff is really hard to deal with. All this like ruling kind of stuff.
Why do you think I haven't even bothered since I came back?
I know. Draco is the only one I know of like that. And well, I want to do good for all this stuff. I still want to adventure, though, so we're going to be a Fire Emblem king. So, yeah. So...
Alright. Talk to you later, baby.
Alrighty. And I don't know if you can help Dragomir with stuff too, but if you can't help Dragomir with stuff because he doesn't have dragon stuff, maybe Dad
I gave
can
him a
help
little bit of black dragon stuff to help him deal with Spalmavar's curse. I don't know if he noticed.
Well, maybe Dad can help him out with some stuff.
Maybe.
Yeah, Dad. Wait, no. Dad loves artifacts and potions. Dad should definitely be able to help him with stuff.
What do you think, Lunas? Huh?
You could teach Dragomir how to make some really cool and silly potions and artifacts and things like that.
Oh, yeah. Most of my stuff is kind of chaos powered, though. I don't know where he's gonna get any of that stuff. Unless he wanted to go on a trip to Limbo.
Well, we're in the Kobold area is in a mystery dungeon area.
Oh, Yeah, if you can get close to the core, maybe some of the recipes could work out.
Plus, I could pass him some tentacle stuff probably with the.
Yeah, that could
stuff.
work.
All right. Well, it's up to him. So I'll let him know, and then we'll deal with this going on. Man, I don't. All this king stuff is dumb. All right. Thanks. Well, Bastion will let Dragomir know what about this right now, so the Dragomir can decide what he wants to do with that.
Wow, that's all very interesting. Wonder what kind of potions he makes and why he needs this.
Transformation stuff mostly.
And it needs chaos juice. Why?
The potions don't. The artifacts do.
Oh.
Making magic items is hard sometimes.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out.
He does
That's part
it.
of why smithing-
He does it like super effortlessly, but like he's got ancient Teneball magic stuff to work with.
Yeah, and I'm having to learn how to make that stuff without that because it's like part of being a smith. Well, the only other person I could think of is Mr. Lasat because he the ninja stuff, but there's also like people at school that make that stuff. But for now, I don't know. I was just trying to figure ideas for things. We're not. I guess let's check around the Turtle Rock and see how people are, and then we could go to the Naga place and.
Yeah, do that.
All right. Well, the people living in Turtle Rock are very friendly. Even the dead ones.
I'm surprised the dead ones are still going after the Black Dragon is gone.
They don't have an explanation for that.
Is it Strasbourg keeping them alive? Or is it something else?
I don't know, as far as you can tell, it's just weird transformation stuff.
Huh. Well, maybe I'll be able to help it later, but for now... Oh yeah, so why do you guys hate the Kobolds anyways?
Because they like to capture us, they like to kidnap us and feed us to their dragon.
Isn't the dragon dead? Wait.
Yeah, but she's only been dead for like 3 years.
Oh. What was Dragomir saying?
Or 2 years, not 3 years.
Oh, I was just gonna say they have a dragon.
Oh. Oh.
Yep, Belladonna. She was pretty much the worst. Honestly, good riddance.
What if the Kobolds aren't tied to her anymore? Or like Kobolds not part of her stuff? Do you still hate those type of Kobolds?
You are met with an aggressive shrug.
I mean, like, what if I had Kobolds? Would you hate them too? Because they're not the same as Belladonna Kobolds.
I don't know, you seem like a pretty nice kid.
Yeah, like the idea of kidnapping people and feeding them to the dragon, that's not right. Like, I'd never do that. Unless you were bad guys. But, like, bad guys who deserve it, that's different. But, like, normal, regular people, no. That ain't right.
Well, that's what we've had to deal with ever since we woke up here. At least until King Strasbourg came through.
It really sucks that you guys had to deal with that sort of thing. Man. I feel terrible about that. I know it's nothing I could help or anything, but it still feels terrible that you guys had to go through that.
What do you mean when you say you woke up here?
I mean exactly like we said, like 4-ish years ago or so. I don't know. It was like, I'm surprised you don't remember. Like, it was like waking up from a weird dream that maybe wasn't even a dream. I don't know.
You mean when the world ended?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That was some rough stuff.
Yeah, I hear one of the gator villages got washed out to sea when the king when the king did his big naval attack on Mystery Mire.
Oh no. What happened to the gators? Did they...
They're fine. They can survive being washed out to sea. Well, I would assume most of them survived.
I would hope so. Well, if there's any homeless gators, I might be able to help them. For now...
I'm sure they rebuilt the place.
Huh. So if the kobolds here no longer had any attachment to Belladonna, would you be willing to like give them some more flack and like I don't know, trade with them and stuff instead of like I mean if the kobolds are just like that, but
honestly, I'd rather they answered for what they did. Because of her, my wife and son are dry bones.
Maybe I can help that somehow. But after some other things, because I think that needs to be taken care of first. And, well, the kobolds... I don't know. It doesn't seem like... They're kind of like really little kids. They're almost kind of like little kids. It doesn't seem like... I don't know. Like, it was the dragon that made him do a lot of that stuff instead of...
Well, I don't know what to tell you. They still worship her even 2 years after her death, so...
I know, but I mean, that's what I mean, if that changed. And they were willing to change. And became better.
Well, that sure would be a miracle right there.
I'm gonna have to see what I can do then.
Rufio lets you know to go on ahead with the rest of your investigation. He'll catch up.
Okay. Are you gonna help the family?
He nods.
You sure you don't need my help with that? Because
Diamond Carbuncle, remember?
I know, but...
Are you saying you learned how to raise dead in the last couple of weeks?
No, I mean, I've got the diamond thing, but no, I just don't want you to...
Then it's my job.
Okay. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot to think about. All right.
He finds the mother and gets casting.
All right. I got a lot to think about, Dragomir. If you want to ask people around, and you probably know how to find the more underbelly of stuff. I want your opinion on this stuff too. Here, it's really important for deciding this kind of thing.
Yeah. I was wanting to find out if about that Duke guy the
Chancellor?
Yeah, let me ask her around about that.
Oh, it almost fell.
Alright, well, most of the residents of Turtle Rock have not met the Chancellor. Yeah, the mayor might have at once.
Oh.
Okay. He says there isn't a whole lot to say about the guy. He was just the acting ruler until Strasbourg. Let's say Strasbourg started doing kingly duties when he was... Well, I don't know. Well, the Chancellor handles a lot of like the day-to-day government stuff. King Strasbourg is just, doing his own thing.
Okay.
And yeah, the Chancellor has been the Chancellor's been King Strasbourg's most trusted advisor since 2017, which is when the world was rebuilt.
Seems odd then that he come around here.
He hasn't. I went on a vacation to Aga 2 with the missus last year. That's when we saw him.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a nice place if you can get around some of the weird food restrictions.
Yeah, that's a real bummer. The shortages
Yeah, honestly, I don't know why he bans salmon of all things when there's so many bears living in the city.
They must find it unbearable.
And rice too. Like some of our farmers have tried to sell rice in the capital, but they just get turned away.
That's a strange one.
Then again, we're mostly a fishing village anyway.
That is
So,
super weird.
what do you think of being part of Spallone's empire? Does it work out all right?
I mean, besides having to pay taxes, it's great not having a dragon around to torment us.
I'll tell you one thing. It's the last time I heard about them driving out a dragon. Turned out the dragon was still around.
No, Belladonna, she is definitely dead. Like, if you were to go to that Naga fortress in Mystery Mire, you could see her bones right there. There's no way she's actually alive. Not that I've ever been to Mystery Mire.
Uh-oh.
The Nagas don't really take guests like that.
The Nagas keep to themselves, I guess.
Well, they're either keeping to themselves or Here they hire themselves out as assassins a lot. Supposedly it's been a tradition since even before the end of the world. You know, just our luck that they got wrapped up in Belladonna's thing too.
The Nagas seem like they like that dragon, or they just kind of.
I think it was more a arrangement of convenience, honestly. I mean, being in a dragon's good graces, that's you know, good for your people, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, of course, us turtles aren't gonna stoop to her level just to have a better standard of living for ourselves. She liked to torture her prey before eating them.
Yeah,
Lots of
sounds
bugs and
pretty
stuff.
rough.
Yeah. I mean, you see how many skeletons live in our village. Well, live.
How many skeletons walk in your village?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Bone Zone.
Yeah.
The gators get along with you guys?
Oh yeah, we trade with them all the time. Avocado?
Yeah. Avocado's more. Not really my thing, I'm afraid.
Alrighty.
But thanks. Nice talking with you.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, Dragomir, you'd run into Rufio, and he's got a newly resurrected Koopa wife. The wife isn't his wife. But,
he's got
you
a-
know.
Just need to get the sun revived.
Wow, he's, as they say, he's a fast mover, huh?
So, Dragomir, guess what?
What?
This lady is actually Roman's mom. So, you know, unless we go back to Kukupo, I don't think we're gonna have much of a chance to resurrect him
Wait.
anytime soon.
Didn't Bastion already do that if Roman wanted to?
Oh,
He offered.
did you?
He offered that to Roman. Yeah, if Roman wanted to, it was up to him.
I did not remember any of that, and yeah, he would have taken that offer.
Yeah, Bastion completely offered that to him before.
Okay.
Wait, Roman? He's already back alive then.
Oh.
I did that.
Well, he could have told us something.
Well, it was just recently.
Well, if we don't get a letter or something by next week, I'm gonna have to travel out to where the hell he is and kill him myself.
Don't re-kill him. We just revived him. It might just take a while for it to get here.
Well, I suppose we have you even more in our debt, Rufio. And, Shade looks at Bastion.
I mean, the king over there is the one that brought your son back, so,
Oh.
Geez, what name are we gonna go by over here? The Shade.
Shade.
We're going by Shade?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we'll just say, yeah, Shade. Right.
Well, yeah, it's not long before people are talking about this resurrection. But Rufio is looking kind of hurty, and yeah, he's not going to be able to do another one today.
That's what I kind of figured. Well, maybe after we deal with some stuff, we'll be able to help more. So what do you think, Dragomir?
I mean,
Well, it seems like these folks were not on particularly good terms with that Black Dragon.
Yeah, I can't blame them. I don't know what all happened in the past. What'd you find out?
I also found out that it seems like they're telling me that no, they haven't seen the Chancellor in this area. So if he's been here sneakily. Because
Miss Ariel gave me a very graphic account of what she and Roman had to deal with when they were captured.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I am starting to think that helping these kobolds out is a terrible idea.
Well, I mean, my idea was not to. I'm just trying to gather information, but my thing is something is still up with this egg. And these kobolds, well, if they are the way they are, if I can like take them over,
If you can train them not to do black dragon stuff, then yeah, I guess.
well, the whole thing is black dragons don't have to be evil. My mom even said so.
But the fact is, a lot of them are evil. Same with any other chromatic dragon.
Yeah, but that doesn't have to be a thing anymore. But, I mean, the kobolds are just trying to follow what she said, so if I can take over that stuff, then maybe they don't have to be bad anymore. They could be good people.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully so.
you could add them to your retinue and maybe take them back to your country if you wanted.
Maybe, yeah. Do you really think that the kobolds are just gonna stay evil, or?
Well, that I can't say, but they respond.
I don't know.
To rule them. So
honestly, yes. I feel like a lot of kobold clans are just kind of, I don't know, morally blind with their dragon worship.
That's kind of what I mean. But I don't really agree with that kind of stuff. And I want to make that different in this world.
Yeah.
So they can make their own choices and not be like that. And then give these ones a chance so they're not controlled by some evil dragon that's just taking advantage of them. It's like somebody taking advantage of a bunch of little kids who don't know better, and it just makes me so mad, and it's not right.
Alright. Let's go to Mystery Mire and do something about it.
Alright. Well, if we're ready, then yeah, we need to get over there. Figure out what the heck that egg is and lay the smack down if we need to.
Right, that seems like a good time to end the episode.
Alrighty.
Thanks for watching, everybody, and thanks for playing. And thanks for watching and also playing.
Of course.
So, yeah. I'll be back with all the Drods tomorrow, continuing the Second Sky.
I will be back on Saturday, I guess, with more Nier Automata.
Yep.
Indeed. Because I will be working tomorrow, and Friday, and Saturday, and Sunday. So.
Gotta figure out what the contents of episode 3 adventure is gonna be. Can't have it end too fast, otherwise I don't have an adventure.
Sweetie. Boop, 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 boop.
Sweetie.
She's drinking water. Oh, for the Naga place and all that?
Yep.
Well, Yuan Ti Nagas always have a bunch of weird tied to them, so hey.
Yeah. Maybe I'll have to crack open Volo's Guide at some point.
Maybe. It's kind of interesting exploring like the whole old rules of traditional like D&D rules and stuff, and how it just some of it's just kind of trying to change all that and the impacts it had.
Naga hide couches. That's what we need.
I'm sure Lexi would have a lot to say to you about that.
There are cool snakes out there. There's a lot of cool snakes. Cool Nagas, but bad Nagas still deserve to get smacked around. But something is still up and weird with this whole egg setup thing. Super strange.
Yep. Alrighty.
The weird egg just means big omelet. I don't know.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Alright. That'll be it for me. Everyone, thanks for doing it. Stay well. Be well. I'll see you next time.
Arm hurts and my wrist hurts and I don't know why. Lucky! Hey, buddy.
Bye-bye. Boop.